This spring, WPT is taking over an entire Virgin Voyages ship for the ultimate adults-only luxury cruise experience. Featuring a WPT championship with a $1 million guarantee. When you're competing on the felt, enjoy world-class eateries, pickleball and golf in Grand Cayman, and an epic pool party in the Bahamas. The Sexton Cup is heading out to sea. You could become the next WPT champion. Book your adventure today at WPTvoyage.com.
I'm ready to show my hand, ready to take a stand, wait on a sign above, and I am ready, 'cause I just live for the game, 'cause I just live for the game, 'cause I just live for the game.
What, 4 seat? How about that?
Rigged.
Very excited. Not mad.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
I guess I want to drink. I'm ready. I'm walking my car. Thank you.
Science. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Best Bet Live. This is Arlie Johnson with you. We've got a special treat for you tonight as we have event number 1 of our 2024 Best Bet Winter Open, and our final table is set to begin right here on Best Bet Live. With that, let's introduce you to our players. We first want to tell you that there were 729 entries for this event. Total prize pool, $236,925. The guarantee was a $100,000 guarantee, so we more than doubled that guarantee. We had 75 players placing the money today for day 2, and these are your final 9 players for event number 1, our $400 No Limit Hold'em tournament. Let's bring you around the horn now from seat 1. We'll bring you across all the way to seat 9. In your 1 seat, right here in Jacksonville, with a chip count of 3,055,000. Please welcome Joe Volchak. Golf claps all around, I like it. Moving on to a 2 seat from Lake Park, Georgia, with a chip count of 2,650,000. Please give a round of applause to Stuart Brooks. In our 3 seat is our only female representative at the table, and will show very strong, no doubt, with a chip count of 2,130,000. Please give a round of applause to D. Oaks. In your 4 seat sits our chip leader. He has 3,765,000 to start the final table. He is from right here in Jacksonville as well. Please give a warm welcome to Trenton Spear. In our 5 seat from Aiken, South Carolina, he has a chip count of 720,000. Please give a warm welcome to James Anderson. In the 6th seat, just above James and chips at 820,000. He is from right here in Jacksonville as well, but he likes to be known as Buffalo. Please welcome Kevin Hughes. To the 7th seat, hailing from Bluffton, South Carolina. His chip count is 755,000. A round of applause, please, for Dallas Whitaker. In your 8th seat, another local from here in Jacksonville, with a chip count of 2,035,000. A warm welcome for Lawrence Cheng. And rounding out our field, in the 9th seat, he has 2,295,000 in chips. He is from Guyton, Georgia. Please give a warm welcome to Ricky Leister. Players, the next one out will receive 9th place money. 9th place will receive $4,315. Of course, that's not what any of you are playing for. You're playing for, all of you want 1st place money. 1st place today, $52,173, plus a super swanky Best Bet trophy for the Best Bet Winter Open as well. We will start with the button in the 4 seat. Of course it would be in the 4 seat. Jacob is your dealer. Everybody, good luck. We're going back to blind level 40,000, 80,000, 80,000 Annie. There's still 9 minutes and change left in this blind level. Everybody, good luck. Jacob, shuffle up and deal.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Best Bet Live. And absolutely tremendous intro there from Harley, but he's no stranger to announcing, as he does announce for the Jacksonville Icemen as well. So we do appreciate the pleasantries there, Harley. As he mentioned, this is event 1 of our Winter Series Open tournament, $400 no limit hold'em tournament. There were 724 entrants, and we are now down to the final 9. I want to appreciate and thank everyone who's joined us. If you are a fan of one of the players on the table, please let it be known in the chat. I like to interact with you guys and talk to you guys as we go through this final table. It might be long, but I'm pretty sure all of you will be sticking around and rooting for your respective friends, family, or significant others. My name is Adonis Lane, and that is Ryan, the bonificent across from me. And we will be quarterbacking this final table tonight. Ryan, how are you doing?
Yeah, what's up? Again, good to see you guys. Again, final table action here for event number 1 of the Winter Series Open. And now getting things going here. First hand being dealt. You can see Trenton here on the button. Trenton, by the way, I believe is your chip leader heading into this final table.
And as funny as it is, obviously he's opening the King 9 here on the button. Trenton used to be in the chat. Hanging out, actually, when I started doing the live stream. Me and him interacted a lot, and then I realized that he was from Jacksonville and played in the room. He went under the tag Spank Me Nasty. But awesome. I later found out, after every time I interacted with him, I called him and he said, hey man, my name's Trenton. Like, it was funny, but this is like the 15th time you called me that. So it's just really cool to see somebody go from the chat to playing in the room to now he said first tournament of the year and a final table and chip leader at that.
Yeah, not too bad.
Omega congratulations to Trenton and everyone else here.
Although that handle definitely sounded like an old Xbox Live, like 2008, 2009 handle.
I think that's what he was going for.
It's a gamer tag.
Omega congratulations to him and him making the final table. This group of players is nothing shy of very skilled players. Without running to Hendon Mob to see what their career earnings are, they're all very good players. I know I watched a lot of good play out on those outer tables as we got down into the final 9. So congrats to all. As Ricky here in the 9 seat picks up Ace Jack suited in the under the gun 1 position, and he's going to put out a raise.
Yeah.
Blinds are 40,000, 80,000, so he's going to go ahead and make it 250K to go. And Joe, with aces right behind, such a dream spot here, and you better believe more than 250 is going to be going in.
Yeah, that's a nice little hand to have there. And we're going to bump it up, obviously. Sound like he 3-bet it to 500K.
Wow. And each player is going to have between maybe 25 and 50 bigs.
Yep.
As Trenton there, chip leader, has 49 bigs. So we're still pretty effective here. You don't need to be hitting the rails just yet. And I think Ricky is going to find a pretty quick fold here with Ace Jack suited.
Definitely a pretty easy fold, especially with that type of open.
Yeah, you open to 250. He min clicked it, so it's 250 more. Oh, he's going to make the call.
Okay.
He's in really bad shape here. Pre and probably post flop. He's going to need a lot of help. Let's see if he can find it. King 7.
Not with that flop. Completely missing. Doesn't get any clubs or anything. Nothing helps him out there.
Yeah, he's drawing effectively dead. And Joe with the ace of hearts and, well, ill-prepared to the board. Probably not going to be scared to bet here, but if he gets called, probably know he has a king. 724 Kingfishermen entered this tournament.
Oh, actually, 729, actually.
729?
Yeah, 729 entries for this. Total prize pool, $236,925. So the more than doubled our 100K guarantee that we had for event 1. And you see, Ricky letting it go. Steve asking, how far did Chuck make it? So it was kind of sad. I walked in just as we were getting ready to do the 24 redraw, and our friend Mechanic Chuck had busted out before the 24.
Wow.
I think he finished at like 26th or something like that, which 26th payout, 21 for 30th was still $1,472 payout.
It's a pretty good payout on a $400 buy-in.
Yep.
You know, good showing there from Chuck. Trenton Spears is my son. Well, Joy, you have a very hospitable and great son. Not only that, he's pretty good at poker. So dinner on him the next time you guys hang out. Poker Ski says 250K is too big of an open at this point. Was it 40-80?
Yeah, 40,000 small,
like,
80,000 big, 80,000 ante.
Yeah, that's like 3.2x. That is kind of big. I mean, I don't know, and that's kind of where you guys are. There is no doubt you guys are better at poker than I am. I feel like when you're getting pretty effective in tournament, you kind of want to just kind of go for the 2x open. You know, you guys are playing for much larger stakes, and that's kind of where the tournament pros can chime in. But I feel like 2x, 2.5x is more considerable in these spots, as Poker Ski said. Maybe 250 was too big of an open, but what do I know? D, though, does open sixes to 250K as well, so maybe that's what the standard opening at this final table is going to be.
Well, and D, by the way, has been seeing her in the room lately. Been playing the 2-5 streets lately, being in the room, and here she is again, final table, making it 9-handed. Yeah. Had to fade 720 other entries to get to this spot.
Yeah, when you're, you know, I think we broke it up into six flights.
Yeah.
But Dee's been playing in the room for a while. She is the lone female at this table, but that is not to be construed as a weakness, more or less a strength. Don't get it twisted. You know, she's in the spot for a reason.
Yep.
She's here for a reason, and her play has exhibited that. So I look forward to her running pretty deep on this final table, and I say congrats to her and wish her good luck. Hey Bob, I don't play golf at all, so if you want to make some quick money, we can head out to the course and I'll show you some what is it, Billy Madison?
Yeah.
Type things.
Well, look at Trenton here, 8-5 offsuit. He's up to 175. Interesting.
Yeah, this part of the book I didn't read.
Yeah.
So I can't really tell you anything about it other than him using his big stack to kind of bully the rest of the table, and I think it's going to work here.
Yeah, nobody really has anything to combat him with it.
Hey, Steve, it's also great to hear from you. I miss all of you guys so much. I love all of you so much. Obviously, this time is for the players, and I had to step away from the live stream. I had a beautiful baby girl, and so I'm taking care of her. But any chance I can get to stop by and hang out with you guys, I will take it. So it's good to hear from you guys.
Yeah, in fact, you'll be hearing again from Adonis on Tuesday night, along with Kirk the Cooler.
Book it.
As they'll be steering the ship for the women's cash game that we're going to have Tuesday night.
Let's do it.
Playing some 1-3 no limit hold'em, I believe the stakes are going to be that night.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Casey says, can you shout out Hilton Head, South Carolina? Absolutely. Shout out to Hilton Head, South Carolina. Not too familiar with that part of South Carolina, but I heard they are resident to some hospitable, great people. So if I ever get a chance and I'm taking on a little adventure, I'll definitely head on down to Hilton Head. Stewart, he's going to pick up pocket trays and just go ahead and fold them. Doesn't want to get too much of a tough spot there, and realizes he's got about 5 or 6 players behind him, so he'll fold.
Yeah, guys, again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us for this Event 1 final table. We did kick off the Winners Series Open. Again, 729 total entries in this field. More than doubling the 100K guarantee in the prize pool. King Jack on the button for Lawrence. Going to go ahead and bump it up to 230,000. Ace-9 suited for Joe here in the big blind. Has a little bit to work with here. He's got 42 bigs behind him. Again, appreciate everyone coming through and hanging out with us. If you guys like what you're watching, you know, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification for when we go live as well. And Joe's going to go ahead and put in the call. We'll go ahead and see a flop with Ace-9 suited.
Yeah, Joe here is going to have Lawrence out chipped, and it's hopefully going to outflop him, but 8-4-4.
Yeah, doesn't really connect with anybody here.
Trenton's getting married in 1 month. Well, if he wins the tournament, he can take care of the he can take care of the accommodations and the expenses.
Sure it'll be A-okay there. And Lawrence going to go ahead and bet out here. That's 180,000. Joe with nothing but a backdoor to hearts. Going to go ahead and make the call. Feels his ace high is good and still at the spot. Now a 7 on the turn.
You have to remember that there was an open pre-flop, so you got to think about what hands you're going to be up against. Him being on the button. Lawrence here. I wonder if he'll take a stab. He is extremely short.
Does decide to check it back.
And that 4 on the river.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good card for Joe. And he checked both streets, so yeah, Joe could probably just bet here, and Lawrence is just going to have to fold. 17 bigs. Blinds are going to be going up here momentarily. You can't really find yourself trying to hero call with king high, you know?
No, yeah, not in this spot.
What really are you beating?
Yeah, especially with Joe firing out the bet here. Should be a quick fold from Lawrence.
Yeah, let's go on head to the next hand.
Yep.
Run bad. Does anyone know how Pablo got knocked out? I don't know how he got knocked out, but I did hear it was a swift. And him coming in as a chip leader was a swift exit.
I heard it was, when I walked in, it was a pretty swift exit for Pablo.
But don't get it twisted. Like anybody that's ever played with Pablo, you just kind of know that's how it goes.
Yep.
Either he gets to the final table with 5 million, or he's out in the first hour.
Yep.
It's just you keep in mind that's no slight to him. The man does have a WSOP ring.
I mean, that's his play style though, feast or famine.
Yeah, he has a circuit ring, so the man knows what he's doing. He just he has a certain style of play. Ooh, Dallas has 6 bigs. As I did say, blinds are going to be going up momentarily as well.
Yeah,
so they're about to be at 50K, 100K.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening here. The blinds, in fact, will be going up. But that's the way the stacks kind of look as of now.
Pablo is a self-destruction device. That's probably the way to put it. And Pablo knows. Like, if I talked to him, he'd probably say the same thing.
He knows. He definitely knows.
He commits. I think that's the best way to put it. You know, if he's in a spot, he determines in his mind, hey, I'm gonna run this bluff, or I'm going all 3 streets to make my opponent fold. He's gonna commit to it.
Absolutely.
Even if it is for his tournament life. So.
Well, Dallas is going to go ahead and go all in with his remaining 5 bigs.
Yeah, speaking of tournament life, Dallas is on the line. He has 10-9 suited and 5 big blinds. And he's going to hope that both of them quickly fold. And they do. So Dallas here, every chip matters, is going to go ahead and chip up. Casey, he's still in the game. Okay, he's still in the game.
Hey, listen, you picked yourself 3 bigs up. So you get a little bit more room to work with. Miss Kathy, easy way you can be able to do that, just type in exclamation point payouts in that YouTube chat, and you will be able to see the payouts at any given time. I'll go ahead and show the example there for you. Just type that command in, exclamation point payouts, and you'll see the payouts pop up in the chat there. If you're watching on Facebook, it is a pinned comment, so you just check the pinned comment to see the payouts there. But yeah, they are trying to take home that first place prize of $52,173.
Alex says, let's go, Joe. All right. I like it. Like I said, root for your respective players. Cheer them on. As whoever's rooting for Buffalo, Buffalo is all in here with ace-10 offsuit. 620K in the middle. I think he just wants to go watch the Chiefs and
I mean, only 6 bigs behind too.
Oh, so. I think he might. Yeah. I think he might get to see that game.
Yep.
As Joe here picks up, Ricky picks up pocket jacks in the cutoff, and he, instead of reshipping, he will just elect a call, and I think this will go heads up. And Buffalo's tournament life is on the line, and we do see an ace going to the muck, so that's one of his available outs. Oh, and D has ace-king in the big blind. We might see some chips go flying here. She's definitely going to be looking to re-raise and isolate Ricky, as Ricky has 7 bigs available now.
Yep, and
she reships it, and now Ricky has a decision to make. I think at this point, I'd like to see how it plays out. I'm going to go ahead and shut my mouth, and let's see what Ricky does.
Call. Turn them all up, please.
Oh, wow, it does call.
What the hell? Yeah, I got you.
D here looking to sport a double knockout. Ricky looking to close to double up plus some.
620.
So we're going to take it to a 5-card run out. Buffalo's tournament life on the line as long as Ricky's. Ace King versus Ace 10 versus Pocket Jacks. Let's see a run out.
100 more. 620. 620.
Yeah, Ronan just getting all the chips correct.
620. And then the rest will be.
Yo, Troy, what's up, man? Good to see you in the Facebook chat. Hope you're doing well. And here we go, 3-way all in.
Is that good?
As we did see one of the aces go in the muck here
Yep.
as Ronan gets ready to put a flop out. Let's see what we get.
Ooh. All diamonds.
Saucy.
Yeah, very saucy. Is see the 10 of diamonds out there for Buffalo. Live on the turn. Diamond one time.
Oh, the 10 is no good.
10's no good.
So Buffalo's going to get eliminated, and Ricky is going to chip up here big time.
Yeah.
As we saw him pretty chipped low, obviously
7.
to the right of Buffalo. That gentleman had 10-9. I think his name's Dallas. Dallas had 10-9 suited, chipped it 5 bigs. So now Ricky is going to chip up big time. Buffalo's going to get his wish. Probably wanted to stick around a little bit longer, but now he gets to watch the Bills beat the Chiefs. So,
yeah.
And he's going to take home how much, Ryan?
That 9th place prize for Buffalo going to be taking home $4,315 for 9th place. Our next elimination is going to be for $5,262.
Now watch this. Boom. Take the 4K, Bills money line. And that's how you do it, and that's how you spin it up. But unfortunately, Ricky will be eliminated in 9th place.
Oh, Buffalo.
Buffalo is going to be eliminated. Ricky's still alive, and he's going to be stacking up his chips. Nice hand there with Pocket Jacks.
Yeah, with that hand, Ricky now 35 bigs is what he's got. D takes a little bit of a hit there. But big hand there for Ricky, and we have lost one. 7 more eliminations till we crowned a champion.
50, 100, 100.
Again, that first place prize being $52,173 up top.
That's just and like I said, I'm no expert, but I feel like that entire hand played itself.
Yeah.
There was really nothing anybody could do differently. You just had to hope that the poker gods favored you on the flop, and it looks like they were favoring Ricky there. Oh, Dickie Malone in the chat, what's going on, man? It's always a pleasure to see you. Hopefully you can make it out for the Winter Series Open. If not for Event 1, I'm pretty sure if you can, if your schedule will allow it, you'll play the main, and I can be looking forward to commentating you play that final table.
Which, by the way, the main event does start up on Friday with that $2,000 buy-in, $300K guarantee in the prize pool for the main event.
Uh-oh, Stewart here on the button with pocket 10s. Blinds are now 50K, 100K, so they have gone up. And it looks like he's going to be looking to increase the price of poker to 225,000. So right there at that 2.5x that I was talking about earlier. Trenton looks down at Ace Jack suited. He's going to be looking to put in the call. I don't know, like, I mean, he has 41 bigs, right? Like, he got 4 million in chips.
Yeah, I mean,
you really trying to play a big pot? You really want to, like, 3-bet him? He's on the button. He's probably not going to be folding. Like, he's probably just call out of position and see a flop.
Yeah, I feel like with where he's at, he could at least see a flop if he wanted to here.
Yeah, if he re-raises and Stewart just puts it in his face, that would suck.
That would suck.
Oh,
and he is going to put in the re-raise.
He is going to take the high variance route and put in the re-raise to 625. And like I said, if Stewart just puts it in his face here, he's just going to have to give up 625K. Now the decision's on Stewart, you know? Like, what do? You're on the button. You got 21 bigs. You're playing against the big stack at the table. You got position.
Yeah.
put in the call and
He does put in the call, yep.
hope you don't see an ace, a king, or a queen. Unless they're accompanied by a 10. Let's see what he gets.
7-8-7, pretty safe flop for 10s.
It's not a bad flop.
And you are holding the 10 of clubs, too.
Standard C-bet from Trenton,
Yep.
but I'm interested if Stewart, he's got 17 bigs, man. Every decision is essentially for your tournament life. The pot's ballooning. There's 1.7 in the middle. You got 1.7 behind.
He is going to put in the call.
I feel like that ace is coming on the turn, man. It's just,
You feel it's either that ace or that jack.
yeah, it's just a really sick spot. I don't know what you do in a spot like that.
Queen of diamonds, a little bit of a scare card for the jacks, or for the 10s.
No, I mean, at this point, your SPR is below 1. I think Stewart's just got to put it in. Like,
Yeah.
you're not folding, I don't think.
Yeah, you're already at this point. I think it's going to...
I mean, it's a tough spot. It's a real tough spot. Real tough spot.
Does go check, check. Ugh, that's dangerous.
That's a good card.
Yeah, blank on the river.
Check, check. You're not going to get him off the hand, man. You're not going to get him off the hand, Trenton. Just check. Just check. He's not folding. He's not folding. Just check. Check. Tap the table. This would be such a swing, right? If, like, he ships it and snap calls, boom, all the chips go over to Stewart.
Yeah,
I don't know if he has it in him to just ship it.
that'd be a very...
Check. Just check. Tap the table, man.
Yep,
Check.
there it is, a check.
Yeah, give up. Just give up.
Check, check.
Check, check.
Hands
So
are
it goes
good.
to
Yeah, you
showdown,
can't, man. You just, like, it sucks because you hope, like, when you bet 325 on the flop, he can fold. But you got to think, ace jack of diamonds there, you're getting called on the button in a 3-betting situation. You're probably getting called by, like, 10s plus.
Yeah.
You're hoping you can get those hands to fold, and then you check the turn. That's just literally sweating, right? Like, Stewart's like, please don't bet the river. Please don't bet the river. But
Might have been a little bit of tentative play there from Stewart.
yeah, but he had so much of his stack in already. He probably would
That's why I'm
just,
kind of curious because, like, the pot was already at 2 million and you only had a 1.4 behind. I felt like you could have just thrown it in there at any time.
I mean, if you're up against ace queen, like, whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is at that point.
Now Trenton, he cannot blow up. Meaning, he might think, man, I could have just called. I didn't have to 3-bet there. I didn't have to bet the flop. It's okay. We understand you were the chip leader. Things are going to happen.
Yeah.
You still got chips, and you're still in a pretty good spot. You have, you got a marginal stack now.
Yeah. I mean, you're still in a good spot. I mean, as long as you're, above 25 bigs, you're fine, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got wiggle room. Like, you're not on life alert.
Right.
I wouldn't know what it's like to be in a position like this. but
Same.
I would like to think, you can't get too flustered in a moment where you, like, misplay or you think you overplayed a hand. Like, hey, it's okay. Relax. You're still in a good spot. You still got chips.
So Joe putting in the raise to 200.
You still got 32 bigs. You still got 3 million. Who cares? You just pissed away about $1 million of it. It's all right. It's okay. Keep it rolling. Keep it calm.
Yeah, a lot of people saying seeing that Stewart should have shipped on the flop. Yeah, I think that's kind of where we're kind of pointing it to. Instead of just calling there, it kind of made it a little dangerous there.
Yeah, because, well, how many of Trenton's hands are going to be C-betting the flop? Pretty much the entirety of his 3-betting range, right? So I would like to think from my limited knowledge on the subject that he probably should have shipped it on the flop for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, it seems like that's the overall consensus.
Trust me, Sean, I now know what that's like. So it's good to see from you as well. It's good to hear from you. Thanks so much. I'm pretty sure both players will go back in that hand and realize how both of them might have misstepped in a way, but realize like, hey, you're still in the tournament and you're not hitting the rail just yet. So pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep playing. Realize that your game is what got you here, right? So like, don't deviate. Don't try to play any different.
I think you're the only player I didn't sit with the entire time until right now.
Pretty sure 8, 9.
Oh, that I've met you before, haven't I? Yeah, my memory's bad. I was telling, oh, he's gone. I was telling Buffalo that, so my memory's pretty bad. Once I played with you like 10 times, then I started to remember.
Ace King again, and Ace King with D with 7 bigs. Like I said, pretty much plays itself.
That's
nothing else really to do but put it in and hope you get some folds from the blinds.
Yep, just accumulate the blinds at this point.
And that sucks there for Dallas because, you know, you got 6 bigs and you're going to have to throw away 200K of your stack because you just can't call.
Nope. Not to mention, too, I think he's in the blinds as well. Pocket 5s for Joe. Does let it go, and Stewart going to go ahead and put in the raise with pocket 9s. Bumps it up to 200K.
This must be frustrating for Dallas. You know, you got 5 bigs, you're on life support, and you gotta fold, man. And these are those like card dead spots, right? When you're short, where you're just like, man, this just sucks. Like all these other big stacks got ace king, got pocket 9s, got pocket jacks, and I'm over here looking at 10 deuce, and my life is on the line. But you got to realize, I mean, it's out of your hands at this point. You know, you got to find a spot like D did, 7 bigs with ace king, and hope you can double up. The one thing I can tell you, and you probably know as well, Ryan, is that chip in a chair saying isn't cliche. You know, if you got some resiliency and you can find that double up, maybe that triple up, you can still hang around. So see what happens.
It's a 3 of spades. It's like at best pocket 3.
Sounds like maybe one of the cards got nicked.
Hey Dan, how you doing, man? It looks like they're exhausted tournament life, I guess. Yeah, that's the tournament grind. That's one of the things that I don't enjoy in tournaments. Now, just for me personally, I think the thrill of it all, I think the idea of being crowned winner, and of course, the money helps as well, attracts a lot of people to tournaments. Me, I'm like, man, bubbling tournaments and all that, I'm like, are you telling me I played 12 hours to bubble a tournament? I don't get no t-shirt. I don't get no trail mix, no snacks, no nothing. I just got to walk away with my head held down. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So these guys here grinded. So what? Each flight was maybe about, let's just say, 6 to 9 hours. And then they restarted today at 12, and they're 9 hours deep. So, yeah, they're exhausted. 200,000. But I don't know. You know, that's maybe something I don't know. But any tournament players in the chat, how do you guys deal with the grueling hours of tournament play? How do you get yourself ready to go and play, I don't know, 20-plus hours of poker and still remain in tip-top shape in terms of, you know, mental play and studying? How do you do it? This Trenton here is, I thought was going to fold the 5-tray offsuit. But instead, let's all take a journey, okay? We're going to take a journey for a second. The journey is a 5-tray offsuit, and the destination is 3-bet city. I don't know if Stewart will elect to take the trip as well, but it looks like they're going to get involved again, and I can say I don't know what Trenton's doing. This, once again, is not familiar to me, but let's see if he can hit, I guess. I don't know if I can repeat that word, Justin, but if that's how you handle it, I now know. God, Trenton is really doing it, man. Oh, boy. But to Stewart's holding, can he really call? Does he have a read on the situation? I mean, these guys have been playing hours on outer tables all night long, and maybe he might. Oh, show it to him. Show it to him. Wow. I don't even know what he just did. You go back and watch that, Stewart. You ain't going to want to watch it. How about that? Oh, so Stewart's a grinder. Yeah, Stewart's out here in these streets, online, everything. Nothing wrong with that.
Hold 2.
What does Trenton do next? I mean, this is turning into the Trenton show, man. The ups, the downs, and then the in between. I mean, we got him 3-betting with 5-tray suited, and him bluffing off about $1 million with ace-jack suited. So every hand is getting play here, and he's not deviating from the plan, right? You take that tough loss there, and all in. Let's go, Dallas. This is the moment you wanted, right, buddy? It's not 10 deuce. It's not ace tray. It's jack jack. You have one move to make. Good luck, buddy.
Fold 8. Fold 9.
Does the guy come with it?
All right, so Joe's going to go ahead and fold, and Dallas is going to take in about $250K. So he's going to be able to live to eventually pay those blinds when they come around again, but hopefully he'll find a better hand and find a double up before then. Trenton is a 2-2 reg. I've played with him a decent amount. He's one of the better players. Yeah, hybrid. I got to know him through the Best Bet Live chat when I started doing a live stream. So many years ago. But he's a really nice guy, and yeah, he's a 2-2 reg. And I looked over and I said, no disrespect, but I'm like, damn, I'm surprised to see you here. And he's like, yeah, man, this is my first tournament I've played in a long time, and I final tabled. I'm like, well, good luck, and don't play like a fish. Looks like he took half of that advice.
Fold 4. Fold 7.
I want to see what it was.
Hey, what's up, Arson? King 7 was a shove there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how much these guys are students of the game. I don't even know what the chart is. I don't know what the chart says. Sub 11 big blinds. I don't know what the chart is, but I assume Run Bad. I know you ran pretty deep in tournaments, and I know you're a student of the game. So I guess King 7 was a shove there. I didn't know. Ooh, I do know what to do with this hand. Ace King suited on the button. Let's raise.
200. Raise 200,000. C1.
Almost the big blind just has to call with any 2 here.
Fold.
Like, it's just such a sick spot. He just almost has to call with any 2. I mean, you already have 200K dead. I understand you have 8 big blinds, but 200K of your children are stuck out there.
And call in the 3.
There are charts. Bro, man, you funny. All right, 10-8-6. Wow, nut flush draw for Joe and a hope and a dream for D.
Check.
Joe here with a pretty monstrous draw. 2 overs in the nut flush draw. And you're up against a shorty. You just hope you can get it in and knock out somebody else.
I would agree.
Wayne in the Facebook chat says, hey, I saw him 3-bet pre and barrel every street with 6-5 off. Got the fold on the river, very gutsy and creative. Yeah, I mean, it only works until it doesn't, right? So he's made it this far. Like I said, just run your game. I'm pretty sure he's gonna like this. Trenton's gonna like this. I dealt last year the main event. I want to say it was a 5K buy-in here to Ben Wynn, the guy that won, like, I'm pretty sure you tournament players know him. He won like $7 million and like had one of the hottest runs of all time. I dealt to him in the 5K main, different setting, different buy-in, but essentially the same playstyle. Just mashed it. Absolutely, just mashed it. Very aggressive player. And like I said, I think he won about just under $7 million yesterday or last year. Went on an insane run. So, Trenton, you're sporting your Ben Wynn tonight. And James here with 4 big blinds. People are getting short. Time's running out, and you got to get your chips in the middle. James is going to go ahead and put all his money in here with King Jack offsuit, risking his tournament life.
Hold 9. Hold 1. Hold 2. Hold 3.
And you better believe James there was holding his breath, put his shades on and put his hood up. He's like, you're not going to see how scared I am right now. And he's going to go ahead and chip up a little bit. I think the important part there was that nobody called and he's still playing. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody watching. Like I said, if you're a fan of somebody, please shout out who you're rooting for and tell us how you know them. And hopefully they can outlast the rest of their table mates. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I do appreciate all of you tuning in tonight and listening to the sound of my voice. As annoying as it may be, let's try to get through this final table together, shall we?
8. Hold 9. Hold 1. Hold 2. All in.
And it looks like D is going to go ahead and put the rest of her chips in on the button. She was slowly dwindling down and kind of teetering between that 4 to 8 big blind mark. So once again, you know the deal. When the life's on the line, when the blinds are going up, you got to get it in.
It's there. It's there. Yep. 120.
thought there was no way I'd make it. I was like, there's no way in hell I'd make it.
$100 to go. Fold 7. Raise.
Looks like we got a raise from Dallas. He has chipped up, and now he's looking to use those chips.
And 9.
Or excuse me, I think Dallas just posted his blind and Ricky raised. I misspoke there.
Fold 3.
Yeah, so Ricky's going to make it 250 with Queen Jack. Dallas is actually in the big blind. And I wonder how many bigs he has left when it folds around to him.
Fold 5.
Give me the triangle, my friend. Come on.
All in.
And Dallas moves all in. He has just under 6 big blinds with pocket jacks. Yep, let's get it in, baby. Chips are moving on this final table.
$705.
Let me know if the 5 makes the difference.
One guy say we'll play in the ones at the top. Lights out.
It is 6-1.
Yeah. It's like slight. We all go come out here with a little 10. For free. Yeah.
See, Ricky's got a decision to make here with Dallas going all in with what he has left.
Yeah, you kind of just realize, hey, I put my foot in it. And you got to realize, do you want to just let it go? Or do you feel like doubling up the short stack? I mean, do you have a hand to get it in? All right, this is where the tournament players can chime in. Does he just call this off?
Man, how many bigs are you sacrificing here? He does put in the call, so we'll find out shortly.
I guess now the question is, should he have called? Because he definitely did make the call.
Yep.
And realizes that he has 1 over, and he's going to need to hit it.
Good luck, Colin.
Got it in good. What can I do?
Got it in good. Good luck, man.
I asked for 1 double up at the final table. Just 1, and I'd be happy.
Oh, he stood up. He's doing the obligatory stand-up.
Yeah, he
before
is, absolutely.
Let's see if it'll work. So Ricky here is looking for a queen, and, well, Dallas is just hoping one doesn't come. I mean, there are a number of ways Ricky could win, but doesn't want to see the queen for sure.
King 9
Oh,
trade.
and there's one of the other ways Ricky could win. A 10 would solidify it.
Would.
Lord Jesus,
my
right there on the
gosh.
turn. Some chop outs out there, and the chop outs come.
Oh, wow.
He wanted to double. He wanted to double up, but I think he'll take that. I think he'll take that. Tournament
And-
life saved.
And we're back to square one.
You got lucky.
You deserve the coin.
Wow.
Listen, Dallas, we understand he got lucky,
I was
right?
getting this straight anyway.
But you were dead on the turn, son. You needed to get real lucky, and you
You know what's
did.
the best part?
Yeah.
Is I didn't even realize I was losing on the turn. I thought he had it open-ended. It didn't click with me yet. Until everyone freaked
Just
out.
a miracle of a river card. Dallas, you can now take your seat again.
Yeah.
Hope you can find some more good cards to get your money in with, but you are still alive. There are still 8 players remaining on this final table.
Talk about being bailed out on the river there.
I'm telling you, man.
Ugh.
I still don't think I can complain.
That's right.
He might come.
Yeah, Dallas didn't realize, so after fact, he's like, oh, wait a minute. I was dead on the turn.
All right, Jacob's coming in. Good luck.
Oh, man.
Sheesh. That is an interesting way to go about things there. But here we are. That's the way stacks look right there. We did see again Buffalo eliminated at 9th place, taking home that $4,315
Why do you
9th
do
place
that?
prize.
Why you do that?
Why'd I do what?
You realize when you said Buffalo was eliminated, I thought they lost to the Chiefs.
Oh, I mean, he's in there as
I'm
Buffalo.
sorry. That's what I looked up. I'm like, wait.
Dallas, you my 60. No, well, all right, well, we're looking at 60.
And that's the way the payouts look as of now. Not the Buffalo Bills, but the player Buffalo eliminated in 9th place. But yeah, the next elimination that happens, we'll be taking home the 8th place prize of $5,262. I mean, Buffalo is down by 3 right now. Ended up being a high-scoring game, actually. Oh, Joe, pocket queens.
Thank God I didn't realize.
This is such a good spot, right? Like
Very.
You come in, you've been chipping up, you're probably the chip leader, and you're still just running hot.
360.
Opens it up, 360,000.
Oh, I didn't realize blinds went up again.
Blinds, they go up, yep.
Oh, Stewart right behind with pocket jacks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my Lord Jesus. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
He is going to put in the call.
I thought he was going to re-raise. I'm like, don't you do it, sir. It'll be a very... That decision will be bad for your health.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, we get the privilege of seeing the cards, but I was hoping he didn't take the high road there, or the high variance road there, and 3-bet. That would have been very bad.
Yep. Trenton going to go ahead and let go of 10 deuce. James out of there as well. Dallas, 9 tray, also in the muck.
This is what poker players call a setup hand. Like, this is just insane. You got position on the guy. You think he's raising light here. You think he's trying to use his image. Or maybe that you just have a... Whoa!
Oh, my God!
Okay. Never mind what the hell I have to say.
Yup. Well, that changed the dynamics.
I talked Joe right into that one. Damn, Joe. Hey, man, lay down, Joe. Don't you do it, buddy. I mean, you have to, but damn. This man flop quads on you. This is not the spot to be in with the chip lead.
No, it's not.
And look at Stewart, cool, calm, and collected. Man, dream spot. You know what you do? You go, how much is that? Watch this, watch this. I call.
Yep. Just, I call.
This is just an insane spot in here. I thought Joe had the spot of the night, and Stewart retakes the spot of the night, flopping quads against the big stack at the table. Look at him mulling it over. I don't know if I can call. You know what? I'm priced in. I think I might try to get lucky.
I see the chats as well saying, high hand. Ooh, double pair board now.
I wonder what Joe's putting Stewart on. It doesn't matter, right? He's putting money in the middle. That's all that matters.
Yeah, he is. It's like he's going to put in another bet here.
Look at him. Look at Stewart. Like DiCaprio in The Revenant. He's like, oh, let me see. Let me see how much that is. Let me look down at my stack. Mull it over. Ooh, recheck the cards.
Recheck my cards.
This is great.
What do I have again? I can't remember. I guess like
a little chip inventory.
I guess I'll put in the call.
This is great. This is good TV, man. All right, let's go to a river.
And it's a 5 of hearts.
Blank as possible, in position, dream. This is what dreams are made of. And can Joe find the check? Can Joe find the check for dear life? And full ejection. Oh my God!
$1 million.
Literally ejector seat.
Less than half pot, obviously.
Good God Almighty! Like this is such
and all in.
This is terrible. So bad. God. Oh man, I'm sorry, Joe. I put you in this spot, man.
Oh boy.
He has to know at this point.
He's got to.
He's got a jack. But now, what do the odds tell you, right? Like, I bet $1 million. And what was out there before he moved all in? Well, about roughly three.
It was after the 1 million bet. It was like 3.6 mil.
Yeah. This is tough. This is really tough, man. You started the hand with the chip lead and 2 queens, and now look at you. Can you imagine telling your wife when you get home, or your significant other when you get home, like, hey, you got to flop quads against me? They're like, man, how'd you get out? He's like, flop quads.
Flop quads.
Damn. Damn, better luck next time.
Yep. Yeah, at that point, it's just like, oof.
You hear about the stories all the time, and you realize that somebody has to be in that story, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, the guy made a straight flush against my full house.
And he does let it go.
He's not going to show.
Not going to show.
Woo! Well, you know Stewart hot as hell underneath that hat. Joe probably just as hot.
Yep.
You know, he want to know what he got there, man.
Yep.
It's a big spot. That's probably one of the biggest pots of the final table.
I mean, look at that swing now. Stewart, 47 bigs after that pot, and Joe dwindled down to less than 20 now.
Now, for the tournament guys, because I'm going to call on you a lot, was that the right fold? Like, yeah, we can be results oriented and
sure,
know.
yeah.
You know, maybe he had a read on him, whatever it may be.
I mean, double paired board.
Is it the right spot to fold, or did he have too much in the middle to even fold? Did he just have to side call and live with the results?
That's all you did.
Aces.
Felt like chipping up.
He never shoves there with aces, does he?
No, I don't. Not with that texture. I don't think so.
Jack 665. You're shoving with aces.
And I don't know about that one.
No, it's a fold. Okay, he could have had ace. That's what I thought. Maybe he had ace jack suited. Definitely. Did Joe lead river? Yes, Joe led river for $1 million, and Wayne Stewart shipped it for 2.1. The pot after Stewart shipped it was $5,795,000. It was about 3.6 in before he shipped. Christopher says, what could he beat when he dude shoves for 2 extra bet after 2 calls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably has it. Yeah, not bluffing? Okay. So it was a good fold. Good fold.
Yeah.
His only bluff is ace king? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is pre-flop, he, what did he do? He opened to 200. And Stewart just called.
Yeah, Stewart just called it down the entire way. Like, that should tell you that he had at least a jack.
Yeah, maybe ace jack. I guess you could put him on. I don't know. That's what I'm asking y'all. Y'all can feel free to tell me whatever it is. I'm like, in that spot, Joe, whatever his line of thought was, it led him to make the right fold in the moment. So.
Oh, Envy Pat, you had it in reverse for the command. It's exclamation point payout.
He did, because blinds did go up to 120. Christopher, you are correct. He did not open to 200K. Blinds went up to 120. He opened to 360.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh, Stewart. Come on, man.
Wow. Now we get 10s this hand here, and he's going to go ahead and bump it up to 240.
What do you call that? Good, clean living? Oh, D here. 5 big blinds, ace 10. This is tough, but I think we know what happens.
Yeah, you're not going to get much better than this. It is an all-in.
And I think barring we see any other large hands behind, I think Stewart's going to make the call.
Yeah.
And D's going to see that. She's actually going to need – one of her outs are dead. Like, she's going to need an ace, pretty much.
Pretty much.
She cannot catch a 10. She's going to need an ace. Oh, look at Ricky.
sixes directly in the muck. All right, so here you are, off to the races. Ace 10 versus pocket 10s. The behind a little bit. Does need an ace. Does D. 5-5 tray flop. 10s are still good. Well, now, that's it.
Yeah.
Pack it up.
I'm pretty sure I was clear when I said she couldn't catch a 10.
Yep. So there we go, an elimination there. As D is eliminated in 8th place. Still going to be taking home $5,262 for 8th place.
It's not technically 5 because you deduct your in entry or your total. With your one. The other one you got to do.
And we are now down to 7. So that's the way the payouts look now. 8th place and 9th place has already been paid out. 7th place elimination going to be $6,447.
We going up.
But we are going up.
We going up.
That ladder is going to get bigger and bigger. Look at that jump from 4th to 3rd. It's a pretty big jump.
$7,000. And you know, everybody else at the table, especially Dallas, I'm looking at you with your hood on. Sigh of relief. You're like, somebody else goes before me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was just all in with pocket jacks, and the dude turned it straight on me.
Yeah, look at this. Stewart now 56 bigs for him, starting to catch that heat. James now effectively a short stack, only 5 bigs left for him.
And that's poker, essentially, right? Like, even if you're playing in cash, there are going to be at least 2 to 3 hands of significance that you're going to play that are going to determine your night. Those 2 or 3 spots. The same is apparent on a final table. Like, if you can catch those 2 to 3 hands of pure heat, you can weather the storm of being, you know, card dead. And Stewart has.
I mean, the Jack's Queen hand was like a monumental swing in the chips for him there. Because
Big.
Joe was essentially the chip leader at that point. Now, he's got 17 bigs to work with here. Calling in the small blind, 9-8 offsuit.
Yes, sir. Next to 76. We're at 64.47.
Stewart here. Yeah, pretty just straightforward call. Hope you can catch that Queen 10-9 on the flop, or maybe Jack 8. I mean, if the Jacks like him, okay? So
Jacks have been very good for him.
yeah, he's looking to catch 2 of those Jacks on the flop. 1 would be good enough, but let's go ahead and take it to a flop here. 3 ways, a little under $1 million in the middle.
King 9-6 flop.
Harley, but he's paying someone out right now.
All right, so pair of 9s for Joe. But in one of those interesting spots, you're out of position. You got 16 bigs. You got middle pair. And the board's pretty connected, right?
Yeah. Spades are out there. Spade draw. Some straight draws.
150.
Trent going to go ahead and bet 150 here. Joe going to go ahead and put in a call. Stewart going to go ahead and let go of his hands, and now heads up to the turn.
Ooh.
Jack does come.
Now, that's actually a pretty good card for Trenton, all things considered, right? Like, he was just bluffing at it, had an over to the board. Now, he figures if a queen peels or an ace peels, he'll probably have the best hand. Probably thinks his 10 is dead.
Yeah, you see the counter out there of how many outs he does have.
Yeah, but I don't think he needs to inflate this pot anymore. The man has 14 big blinds.
Yeah. I mean, you essentially just check and take the free river card.
I mean, if you bet and he has a flush draw, right? Like, he's probably just going to get it in.
Mm-hmm. Yep, does elect to check it. And it's a complete blank on the river. Tray of diamonds.
I wonder if Joe checks, if Trent will try to bluff him off the hand. I mean, that's kind of the line we've been seeing from Trenton tonight. You know, take the high variance route, mash it, and mash it again. And if you fail, mash it again. So
Joe does check it. I mean, there is a couple cards you could use to potentially bluff at it on this board.
I don't think it would make any sense, though. You should have bet the turn. Probably shouldn't bet the river. I think he should check because I think if he bets, it doesn't make any sense to Joe. I think Joe still calls him. But I am interested to see what Trenton does. I think him betting here, I think I would call him if he bets. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Just simply because the fact the action was check on the turn.
Yeah. I mean, you got to. I think you bet most of your pairs on the turn.
Yeah, it does look like to check it back, and so Joe will go ahead and take this one down.
Trent's still in a good spot, man. You still got 30 bigs, right? Like,
Yeah.
I just don't think he needs to win every hand. Like, it's all good, brother.
You're seeing it.
That's a card protector. Pretty big card.
One of you will own this.
What's it worth, like $5?
$5.50. Oh, it's easy $5.50.
Easy $5.
Yeah, I didn't even go $5.99. Maybe $10.99.
Just let him bid. I'm gonna bust. You're too dark. You're like, where's it going so quick? Wait, where's the trophy?
120 to go. Is it a protector?
Protector.
Full toss. What? Pull it. Pull back. 120 to go. $240.
So Joe here on the button,
575? 575.
and he's just going to use the pressure here. Just pressure. This kid Trenton is just, man, he's putting the pressure on, man. Like, damn. I think he's going to want to calm down at some point because, I mean, I don't know, man. You mashed it in the wrong spot. Somebody put it in your face. Now you got to fold, you know? Made it 575. Trying to get after the short stacks. Chip up at the same time. It's working, though.
Hope you get a big hand.
But you better believe everyone at the table realizes and observes his aggression. So choose your spots choose your spots wisely, young Padawan, because there are 6 other people at the table that are looking to take you out. Bell Keys, greetings. Thanks for tuning in.
I feel like Kings. Kings News Jam. Actually had jacks there. I'm just freaking hammered.
I have no TVs around me, so it hurts me when I see people looking up at the TVs because I know the Chiefs and the Bills are playing. But I feel like I'll make it. This final table is entertaining enough.
I was dealing with a guy, he's from Ireland. He came in here.
When?
So
Just irrelevant.
Yeah.
Some time ago.
Yeah, but we say 3.
Hey, Bellany. Greetings as well. Trent bluffed me at the end of the day, one hard. He is a sick one. Yeah, man. I'm noticing that, and like I said, the other table will pick up on it as well. So You know, he might want to pick his spots a little more sparingly, but as soon as I say that, James is going to move it in for the rest of his tournament life there, 90K. So he's going to be in for less?
310 round. 310's the all in.
Okay, no, so he's all in for 310,000.
80 inside the side pot. This is going to be the side right here. Everything else going into the main.
Oh, Kenneth, you are an angel. You are an absolute angel. Okay, I have one more request. Please bear with me. How much time is left in the game, and who has the ball right now?
It was 120, 350.
You can say what you want as they figure out money here. You can say what you want about football, but you better believe Mahomes and Josh Allen are like the modern day Brady and Manning. Like, they're always going to put on a show, no matter what. But back to the poker. That's all you're going to get from me. So James is all in for his tournament life here with sixes. He's going to watch the other two play it out on a queen 10-5 turn tray. 3 spades available, and looks like James has the only spade.
Does. Stewart with the pair of 10s in the lead right now.
You guys are some angels. They're giving me the play-by-play because I told them there are no TVs around, so I can't watch the game.
Right, yeah.
They're getting me right. And it looks like Ricky and Stewart are still getting it in here. And the river is a 4, so Jack 10 is the best hand. Stewart, the rich get richer, has moved into the stratosphere of 60 big blinds. 7 million available.
Stewart is catching the wave at the right time. Chip stack getting bigger and bigger and more blinds for him. And
with that, we must say goodbye to James. Yep, Ryan, how much is he taking home with
eliminated. He is going to be taking home, as you will see as well, $6,447 for 7th place. Keep laddering up more and more. 6th place now, $7,632. So almost a $1,200 increase there, as you keep seeing the payouts continue to get bigger and bigger, as those pay jumps are going to start factoring in even more. Oh, nobody cares about VPIP at this point. It's a tournament. But we will show stacks here. And yeah, Stewart, there you see it. Almost double second, which is Trenton, 32 bigs. But hold this thought, though, because Lawrence has himself the aces. And he is going to go all in with his remaining 6 bigs. Stewart ace 4 in the muck. 10-9 offsuit for Trenton.
Where are Dallas and Ricky from? Manuel, Low Country. Where they from? I probably know it. I probably do. Trenton, man, what you doing, baby?
Yeah, he's just taking time right now. Is what he's doing.
Come on, let's keep it rolling.
Yep.
Let's keep it rolling.
Dallas also in the muck. So Lawrence takes a nice little walk with the aces.
I did it again. I managed to dodge the 2 blinds.
I think we are getting close to be taking a break here shortly.
Where's part of that?
Bluffton? Where's Bluffton? Is it in Georgia?
I'm now in that same spot I was, where I had 3 bigs.
Yeah.
What happened? I ran up to 76.
I bet you can't do it again.
I bet you I probably can't, but I'm gonna try.
I'm rooting for it, I promise you.
120 to go.
Spun it on the bubble in 5 hands from 3 to 76 bigs. And now I'm being asked to do it again. One last time.
When you did, you're live.
How many blinds are even left? 18 mil?
Darren says 4th and 9 kicking a field goal and he missed.
He missed.
He missed to tie the game?
Yep.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? A quarterback duel between Mahomes and Josh Allen comes down to a missed kick. Jesus Christ. God, I got to get my hands on freaking Tyler Bass. Dallas is looking to get his hands on the entirety of this pot, or rather just take down the blinds, but he is all in with pocket eights.
Yep.
God, Jesus, Tyler Bass, what is your problem?
It was run bad. It was wide right.
I'm going to color up here gray.
What a man, I want to curse bad. God, you just took that away from us. Bluffton, South Carolina? Okay. I used to live in Columbia, South Carolina for a little while.
You know what?
Are they going on a color break?
I think it is a break coming up here, but we are all in here.
I'm gonna go watch this dude miss this kick. Oh, we called?
He did.
Oh boy.
So here we are off to a run out, and then I believe after that we will be taking a break.
Let me go breathe. Oh, okay.
Oh wow, set of eights.
Dallas runs so freaking good.
Yeah, you got it.
Ooh, Ace would kill him.
Oh yeah, two pair.
Ace would kill him. Oh,
The
okay.
ace in the window.
All right, they'll go take a break, and we'll be back. I'm gonna go make a strongly lettered email to Tyler Bass. Give me a second.
Absolutely. Well, on that note, yeah, they are going to be taking a 15-minute break here, guys. So we'll be taking that along with them. We'll be back in 15 minutes to continue final table action. Event 1 of the Winter Series Open here on Best Bet Live. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. If you like what you're seeing, again, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Send a link out to friends and family so you can see this table. Be back in about 15 minutes, guys.
This spring, WPT is taking over an entire Virgin Voyages ship for the ultimate adults-only luxury cruise experience. Featuring a WPT championship with a $1 million guarantee. When you're not competing on the felt, enjoy world-class eateries, pickleball and golf in Grand Cayman, and an epic pool party in the Bahamas. The Sexton Cup is heading out to sea. You could become the next WPT champion. Book your adventure today at WPTvoyage.com.
Good luck, you guys.
Good luck, bro.
60 to go.
All right, looks like we kind of came back a little early from break, which is A-okay. That's fine. We'll get things back and running here. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. You're watching event number 1, the final table. Appreciate you all being with us and hanging out with us for this. We did have 729 total entries in our first event of the Winter Series Open. 75 players made it to the final day. Everybody was in the money as well. And here we are now down to our final 6. Kind of how things are right now. You see the blind levels are up. 80,000 small, 160,000 big, 160,000 big blind ante. Stewart is your chip leader right now. 47 bigs for him. Lawrence now essentially your short stack with only 4 bigs left. And then here is the payouts again. 6th place money, $7,632 for 6th place, but they are playing for that $52,173 first place prize.
This is the first tournament. First time. And it's the one that I just ran.
Adonis will be back in here momentarily with us as well.
Yeah, I got
Getting that time where you need to place some food orders. Kick back and watch this final table with y'all. See ace 5 here for Dallas.
Raise 400,000.
We're gonna go ahead and bump it up to 400,000. Basically a third of his chip stack. 5 bigs left behind now for Dallas. Luckily, no one else really has anything go along with him, so he's just going to go ahead and collect the blinds, and we'll keep moving on. I feel like Dallas has made a final table of ours before. I've definitely seen Dallas. I can't recall which ones, but I feel like he has made a final table here on our live stream before for one of our tournament series. Okay, guys, if you like what you're watching, like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification for when we do go live. We got a ton of live stream action coming up this week as well. Tell you more about it, though, in just a minute as we see Trenton going to go ahead and put in the raise to 350,000. Ace King offsuit.
8, 9.
Looks like it's going to potentially fold around here. Pocket 6s for Joe in the small blind. Joe, who was essentially chip leader for quite a bit, though, got stuck in a pretty bad hand. Queens versus Jacks against Stewart, and Stewart just flopping quads. Joe kept leading out the entire way and eventually had to let it go, but Stewart already built quite the pot there. And Joe, with the 6s in the small blind, going to 3-bet 700,000. Oh, has he never made a final table? Okay. Maybe I was confusing him with somebody else then. I know I've seen him in our room quite a few times before. I probably didn't just mistaken him for somebody else. See too many faces, so sometimes they just blend in.
Raise all in.
And Trenton going to go all in.
Call. Turn him up.
And a call from Joe. So here we are, pocket 6s versus Ace King. This is essentially for Joe's tournament life.
Huh? Oh.
All right, here we go, off to the races. 6s are in the lead right now, but there's a lot of cards like that King. 6s drawing very thin, and that's going to be it for Joe. Joe has been eliminated, so now we are now down to 5 players left in the field.
7, 8, 9, 10. 15. Take it easy, brother. Good game, man.
So yeah, Trenton.
Dead button this hand, boys.
That small.
No, you're this small.
My offer to just sit here while you guys kill everyone is perfectly still up. I'll wait. If you guys want to keep doing that.
Yeah, I mean, for Dallas, he is continuing to climb up that ladder.
I looked at it briefly and I keep forgetting.
Well, he's still in.
Yep.
And there are 5 players remaining, so he's in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, there you see it. Oh, there we go. Now it will reflect the elimination from Joe. Well, we'll show it again here in a second. We're back to action now. We'll re-show the stats here shortly. Try to sneak it in before action picked up, but there we go. Yeah, Jim, like Joe was, again, he was a chip leader at the table for a while before he got into that hand with Stewart, and then it just kind of fell apart. Jacks versus Queen's hand basically was the start of his demise. And here we go, Lawrence all in, ace Trey. With his remaining, yeah, with his remaining stack that he has. Stewart's going to fold. Trenton, king 8 suited. Trenton, who just eliminated Joe with ace king versus pocket 6s. It's our good friend GT Jack. What's up, Jack? Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well.
Hey, what's up, GT Jack? How you doing? Trenton here with just north of 5 million, or excuse me, a lot north of 5 million, almost 6 million in chips. And he's actually thinking about a call here.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 36 bigs left behind right now at the moment. Feel like he could put in the call if he wanted to, but he is going to go ahead and just fold and give it up, and Lawrence will just collect the blinds. All right, let's do this again. Yeah, there you see the payouts. Joe, 7,632.
I asked because I saw him get a text. I was like, oh.
For him, 6th place, now 5th place. Again, you see how much these pay jumps are going to happen now. 9,053 for 5th place. And here are the stacks as of now, and you see it. Lawrence, the short stack, only 7 bigs left. Dallas and Ricky are kind of hanging in there too. But right now, Trenton and Stewart have the biggest portion of chips in front of them.
Yeah, I don't even know his name. I don't even know his name. The guy in the 8 seat has just been so chilled and quiet and picked his spots correctly, and he's kind of let everybody else kind of engage in war. And he's like, "Hey, pay jump, pay jump, pay jump." I'm just hanging out.
I mean, he and Dallas essentially. I mean, Dallas has been able to take a few walks here and there when the times he's gone all in, but yeah. Kind of the way things are shaking out right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There's Stewart, Queen 8 suited. Putting in the raise on the button, 375,000.
Raise. Okay. It's 975.
Oh, pretty big raise coming from Trenton here in the small blind.
What did he make it?
975.
I told him he better stop doing that mess. Might go catch him out here, man.
Didn't call the king 8 all in, but he likes to 3-bet the king 4 off here in the small blind.
Oh my gosh. Kansas City. And a fold.
And it's going to get Stewart to fold, so Trenton will take this one down. Collect a little extra there.
My girlfriend, she tunes into this sometimes when I do the stream. She like, I don't know. But she has no idea about anything about poker at all.
My wife doesn't either. She's watching. But she did. I called her because I was telling her. She's like, "Do you know what that guy had on the Jack board?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah, I heard my wife told me.
Yeah. It's okay if I say it right. Oh, yeah. You had quads. He had queens. He had queens.
I had to look at it on the turn. It's turn bet. I was like, all right, I'm pretty sure I had jacks. Let me just double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're jacks.
There's my wife.
And then you have the whole board.
You know, there's so much pain in Buffalo right now.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to them out there.
I mean, that's deja vu. I mean,
yeah, but it's
wide
so
right.
Yeah, but it's so
from
bad.
over 30 years ago.
It's so bad because obviously, as they get this situated. Only reason I'm talking about it.
Yep.
The Buffalo Bills have lost in the divisional round, in the AFC Championship round. Now, what, 3 years in a row? 4 years in a row? And you can't blow the team up, right, because they're good. They're good because they're able to get there. I mean, hell, even this year alone, like, just shows their resiliency. But they just keep losing to Mahomes, man.
But, I mean, that's been the history of Buffalo. Remember, 4 straight Super Bowls.
They
never
crying
won
hard
one.
tonight. Fans are crying hard tonight.
Yep.
They crying
It's going to
hard.
be like, when? When can we get one?
I do a lot of tournaments.
All right, look at Ricky. Ricky says, all right, back to the poker. I'm going to make it 350 to go with ace-8 offsuit.
Stewart immediately letting go King 7 suited.
Oh, he's good. Now he's sipping a beer. He's like, I got a ton of
He's
chips.
chilling. There's no reason to really commit at anything right now. I mean, it's literally just Stewart and Trenton right now. Again, they have basically all the chips at the moment.
Fold 7.
Now let's go Queen Jack again. Only 7 bigs for him, and Lawrence 5 bigs for him.
Should have gotten revenge on him. Jack. I had Jack the same. I had the same 2 suits. Your Jack and the same with the 2 button. Jack and Queen. That's what you had.
Big blind, sir, okay? 160, 160.
Good evening, Lionel. How you doing today? No, that game was rigged. Kicker needs to be fired. I mean,
Here we go.
it sound good. I watched him miss it just like you did. I'm crying for Buffalo tonight. I'm going to pour one out for him, I tell you that much.
And he's a Vikings fan.
He said, I wanted the Bills to win. Can't stand the Chiefs. My hometown friend left them, and I had no reason to watch them anymore. Yeah, man, it's tough. Like I said, I'll be crying for y'all. I really wanted y'all to
I really
win.
don't play catcher.
All right, Trent with King Queen. Something tells me something about to go down. So let me switch it on over to the poker side of things. I feel like we're about to play a big one. And sure enough, 350,000 from Trenton.
350 on the 4, fold 7.
Looks like a fold from the 7th seat. Lawrence with ace-9. 4 big blinds. 4. And Lawrence says, screw it. Listen, I've played enough. Ace-9's good enough. My chips are going in the middle. I felt like we were going to play a big one, and looks like it's back on Trenton.
The devil going down to Georgia. Ricky.
Oh my God, boy.
875,000.
4-0 bets this week.
Just have him answer it.
I'm 6
Oh, this is
points.
Charlie. Tournament director.
Charlie Daniels, how can I help you?
I had Bucks winning line.
Is he? He's not lying.
On
I
the
don't feel like he's not.
I would guess he's not.
But his music lives on.
He's been there for a while.
twice we have to say. Oh, I'm happy.
You don't have Oh, it's a fair fight.
Feel like all in.
I wish you luck.
Looks like Trent did make the call, and yeah, we are going to play a big one, just like I thought. Ace-9 versus King-Queen. Ooh, King on the flop, accompanied by a 9. Okay, so Lawrence is looking for an ace. He's still going to need an ace or maybe another 9. And there's the ace on the river to give Lawrence a better 2-pair. Wow.
That's a $3,000 river.
That was a $3,000 river card indeed.
8,000?
Wow.
875. Oh, shit.
And to think after losing that pot, Trenton still has $5 million. So, like, he's just playing for the overwhelming chip lead and is looking to really punish the competition. And Lawrence is going to find a full double up. Wow. Yeah, Jason, that's what I was telling somebody. I mean, you're going to suck me in, so I'll definitely give you a response. But yeah, when you lose, you know, what you lose, Matt Milano and Tre'Davious White on the back end, like it's tough. It's really, really tough. But it's like, man, like, will it ever happen? Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Big double up there for Lawrence, though. Nice hand, man. Nice hand.
Not me. Not me. Yeah, but I'm from half Boston, half. Have you ever been up there? Never. There is now. There's a full encore. There's an encore there. Small poker room. It actually was full when COVID hit. They kind of did away with it. And they brought it back, but it's small. So I've heard that it's gotten better.
Call, seat 9.
I don't play.
And a check.
All right, so battle with the blinds. Mystery hand for Stewart here. Not sure what he has. Jack, Queen, 7, 2 diamonds. Let's all play what a guessing game of what Stewart could potentially have here. See a pair of jacks for Ricky. He's on bet 250,000 here.
Looks like Stewart's cutting out a call, so he might think, or he might just have the better hand. He might have a queen. I guess that's the wonderful thing about it being a mystery hand.
I've never done it in my life twice in a row, let alone 3. That was 3 times. She River said
4 hearts on the turn.
3 times. River, all 3. Bet. One was a 2-outer, not a set. The first 2 was set.
475,000.
It was wild. Good for her. I'll never see it. Great. I can run a simulator.
Ricky continuing to lead the chart, but 475. Stewart will let it go. So definitely not a queen.
No.
Mystery hand.
Seems like a marginal hand he couldn't continue with. So
yeah,
Ricky's going to chip up a little bit more. 5-handed, man. I tell you, these chips are moving around.
They're going to river us specifically.
I can show payouts again. Just remember, though, if you ever want to see payouts in the YouTube chat, you can just type exclamation point payouts in the chat to see how those are. And Facebook, if you're watching on Facebook, it is a pinned comment in the Facebook chat. So, but as the way things look, again, the next elimination is going to be taking home $9,053. But they are playing for that first place prize of $52,173. And then here's a look at the chip counts again as, again, Dallas, the
He's
short
on
stack.
fumes. He's on fumes, man.
7 bigs.
Fold 8, 9.
Yeah, I don't sleep much on these.
Fold 2.
Technically, but
Come on, Trent.
Yeah, I definitely lost it back then.
Roll the dice.
But for the bigger tournaments, yeah, I guess I would be the one in charge. Yeah, of course, you love it. We gotta find a day when you and Jason are 350.
No, 450. 1.1 total.
Good talking to you, Heather.
All right.
All right, Trent says, all right, I'm not going to go for it this time. You can live to fight another day.
In case you're asking, the answer is yes, I would. I'm committed.
I had 2 clubs.
You were behind, but
80, 160, 160.
Now that we've moved down into the final 9, the table's gotten a lot more chatty. I mean, I guess everybody's kind of content where they're at. Like, hey, if I get knocked out, I'm still taking home minimum this, but you better believe they're still trying to win. There's just a lot more friendly now.
6-piece yellow? 2-piece gray.
no, 1 piece.
Raise. 425. Now you got me counting. It's like, I have like 4-piece white, 1-piece yellow.
Uh-oh, Ricky here with 2 kings, 18 bigs.
All in announced.
Good luck.
And, oh, boy. Oh, it's Stewart with ace king. We might see a reship here from him. But it's It's going to allow Lawrence to fold. He doesn't want to, give away 425, but he'll be able to keep his stack.
All in. And the 2.
Oh, shit. What is this table? What are you doing?
Action.
Holy cow.
Action dealer.
Fold.
Yeah,
4.
not even.
So Trenton's going to let it go, and Lawrence, who did put in the raise to 425. Yeah, going to have to let that go, but yeah, you're going to let these two battle. Pocket Kings versus Ace King. Ricky, his tournament life here. This could be a huge chip jump for Stewart if he does get an ace on this run out.
Good luck, Owen.
Yeah, he'd have close to 9 million if he wins the hand, but
Kings is so far good.
I don't see an ace.
No ace yet.
Ooh, only King of Hearts out there as well for Ricky.
Yep. Kings
And,
are going to hold.
Yeah, Kings are going to hold. Ricky's going to double up. 18 bigs all the way up to now. Ooh, 43.
Wow. I think Ricky now became the chip leader after that one.
Chips moving, baby. Chips are moving.
They're flying around the table.
Just a cooler of a hand. I mean, these most hands at this level in the tournament are just going to play themselves. Big hand for this person, big hand for this other person. Raise, re-raise, call. How are we flipping?
What a guy.
3,035,000. 3,035,000.
Chip, Ida.
$1 million.
Go down in poker history.
2 million or 35.
Did you hit 2 outer? Or 4? Whatever? 4 outer. Yeah, I think it was 4 outer. I had 2 outer to chop. Oh, fuck.
$160,000 to go, Ricky. Fold 9.
Yeah, ace on the river would have been sickening. But once again, I don't know if they're still dead even. I'd have to look at chip stacks, but looks like Stewart's down to 3 million. Let's see what Trenton's at. Stewart still remains pretty composed, though. He's not too deterred there.
All in announced in the 7th.
All right, so it looks like the action tracker got it a little screwed up. Trenton made it 360, and then it looks like Dallas immediately moved all in. So once again, Trenton made it 360. Stewart has folded. Dallas has moved all in, and now the action's on Trenton. I know the action tracker got it a little screwed up here.
You want to call?
I do.
Oh, well, Dallas, why are you talking to him? The man says he wants a call. You probably don't want to call. Probably has a good hand.
Yeah, hopefully the action tracker can get this fixed. It may have been a spot where it might have lagged potentially. But yeah, as Adonis said, Stewart's not in his hand. It's Trenton and Dallas that are heads up right now. Trenton did bet. Trenton was the one that actually raised the 360,000. Dallas went all in. And it's going to be a fold from Trenton.
Careful with the talking about the hand, guys, even at final table, okay?
Hey, if I'm not allowed to, I'm sorry.
All right, there it goes. Now it's gotten fixed.
160.
All right, So it looks like everything did get worked out and everything. And it sounded like Arlie did give the players a little bit of a warning. Cannot talk about the hand if you're in a hand, even if your head's up for a tournament. So Arlie did just give a warning.
We don't use them often. Just for main events with a lot of entries. Hold 2. Yeah, only final 2.
In an event like this, final 2.
But they're bigger than the other chips, man.
Makes them special. Raise 350.
I agree with you, Hybrid. I think the same.
Hold 7.
Yeah, and Trenton, you know, 5 million. Well, excuse me, 4 million. Lawrence, they're getting short again. Nah, Ricky, the big stack at the table, 41 bigs, king 10 in the big blind.
Shown 3.
Then 4. No, Eddie.
Not in tournament.
No, yeah, you can't even talk about the hand.
No,
and even to the point where if he's asking him, hey, do you want to call? Because obviously, you know, information can be received that way. You know, if somebody has a big hand, of course, like if I have aces and you have 6-8 offsuit, and I go, and Ryan, you ask me, hey, Donis, you want to call? And I say, yeah, you know, I have a pretty damn good hand.
160, 160 for you, man.
Just a reminder to them, though.
Hold 4. Call 160,000. Hold 8. Call 9. And a check.
Dallas calls the deuces. Ricky's in, Stewart's in. 11 bigs in the cutoff. Come on. Looks like the 9 connected with the flop. Looks like, well, Stewart and Ricky got a piece. But,
500,000 seat 9.
oh, Jesus, top pair. Come on, baby. Ricky says I'm mashing it for any amount.
Copy. 1.9.
So blinds
Blinds and Annie.
are up on this hand. Or they are up
We're
on
up
this
on
hand. This hand, yeah.
We're up on this hand.
What is it, 100K, 200K now?
200,000 Annie now.
Oh, my
Yep,
Lord.
100,000 small, 200,000 big, 200,000 Annie. Yep,
That's
these
bad for
blind.
Lawrence. That's bad. That's real bad for Lawrence.
And Dallas, too.
Lawrence is dead. I mean, he's
Dallas.
going to have to find a hand.
Dallas as well. I mean, we'll show the stats, the chip stacks now is where everybody is. Yeah, Lawrence and Dallas literally in some trouble now.
Edge is low here.
Yeah, it's real bad. It's real bad for him.
Hold 7.
Exactly, Carson. I'm never answering anyways. Because here's the thing. Last time I checked, Brian, correct me if I'm wrong. They playing for what, 52,000?
52,000.
You know what I would do with 52,000?
Yep.
Come on, man. I ain't here to play no damn games. I'm not
here
telling
is-
you nothing.
And here's Lawrence all in with ace-7 off with only his 6 bigs left.
have no clue who that
Oh.
is. I don't know why you commented on that.
He just commented like he was your buddy.
No idea.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the rule isn't meant to prohibit talking, just talking about the hand.
Right.
And they were having a good time up until that point.
Yeah.
They were just having too good of a time. It kind of spilled over into the poker. You know, they could talk about previous hands they played. They can talk about the football games, all that good stuff. And I agree with you, Scott. I don't want a dry ass game either. I don't want it. I don't need it. No, thank you. But you know, when it involves a hand, then that's when we got a problem. So.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a cash game. I mean, this is tournament.
But I'm with him though. I like a little fun at the table. Hey man,
I'm for it too, but I mean,
just over 2 orbits. Did you be calling me if you had 52,000? Hell yeah, I would, Jeff.
Jeff didn't have a chance to answer your question earlier, but I think Trenton is a local. I'm not sure
Trenton
about.
and Dallas are local.
Oh no, Dallas is South Carolina.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought somebody said he was some snot-nosed 2-2 player. He's a nice kid though. He's a nice dude. All right, looks like we got an all-in situation. Ricky versus Lawrence. Once again, Lawrence just kind of had to find an ace and get it in.
Yeah.
So let's see what can happen.
Yeah, considering he only had 6 bigs left, but this is an opportunity for him to get a little bit of a double up here.
He's destined for the ace on the flop. Yep.
Ace on the flop.
Okay. Clean.
Yep.
Clean enough. Let's get it.
Lawrence does get the double up there from Ricky.
Yeah, that's Jeff Manders, Remax Connection. You can find him on Facebook, Jeff Manders.
It wasn't just on the flop. It was the first card.
Take care of all your housing needs.
The window card.
The window.
And it's the best part, right? Is that the motto for his work? I'm all in. I'm ready to help you out in any way he can, and that's the truth.
That's a pretty good motto. I like it.
Yeah, he's an above average guy. He's a pretty guy. He's pretty damn cool. Almost cursed. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy.
All right, looks like we got Jacob hopping back in the box. Again, 729 total entries in event number 1 of our Winter Series Open. Feels like winter in this production room, too.
Man, I'm cold, boy. You hear me? It's cold outside. Listen, if most of you are from the South Carolina area, Georgia, Florida area, wear your damn jacket when you go outside. It's cold.
Yeah, I got that vibe.
We are now down to our final 5
Oh, no, there he is.
for event number 1.
Make sure I'm pretty sure I did.
Come on, Jeff. You know what time it is, bro.
Absolutely.
Come on, Jeff. You better act like you one of my best friends out here.
Listen, Jeff is a favorite of ours on the live stream. Favorite of ours in the room.
What they say do? Pick the biggest dude in the room. You be friends with him.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Any room Jeff walk in, he's probably the biggest dude.
Especially the biggest dude that has also got some tats on him.
That's another talk for another day.
That is as well.
Trenton, man, don't you get out of line. You got all these people watching you.
He's getting out of line. He is getting way out of line.
You know, sometimes it's called self-inflicted. But it gets through. How cold is it, Kimberly? I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, okay? Talk to me. Listen here. Right now outside, and I don't like the cold too often.
It's 43 degrees.
43. You know what? That's about 30 degrees. Too cold for me.
Yep. Wind chill probably in the 30s.
Now I see people out here with shorts and flip-flops. I'm like, are you crazy?
That's the snowbirds.
I don't even want to hear all that. Oh, I'm from up north. This isn't anything.
Yep.
Next thing you know, I just see you. Yeah, you cold. You real cold. It looks like Stewart's hot run has actually come to a screeching cold halt as well.
Speaking of cold.
I mean, he got it in with ace king versus kings, could not find an ace, and has slowly dwindled from what looked like chip lead to, I mean, he's kind of like middling in the middle of the pack. You're in Chicago, it's 0? If somebody ever tell me it's 0, I'm going to be like, back up the U-Haul, baby, we're moving. You see what I'm saying? I don't got time for that. I only wanted to be cold in the movies I watch. I don't need to be cold where I'm at.
So Trenton puts in the raise, ace tray off. Lawrence now, ace 9. going to go ahead and put in the call, it appears. So here we are, heads up with Trenton and Lawrence. Ace-9, ace-tray. 6-4-8 flop.
Okay.
2 spades out there.
Lawrence isn't going to like to see this aggression from Trenton. But like I said, throughout the course of this tournament, I have observed, you have observed, the viewers have observed, and so has his table mates. He's very aggressive, and he's going to be c-betting with 100% of his range. The only thing is, I mean, you can call and find some good back doors, but man, when blinds are 100K, 200K, it's like, am I really going to call essentially for my, every chip here is important.
Well, and also keep in mind, too,
bikini weather? Okay. All right.
Also, keep in mind, too, I mean, Trenton also, again, got a pretty good chip stack from it now, so maybe he's feeling like, hey, maybe use that stack advantage, to his play. Maybe bully these shorter stacks. Get into that part of the, part of the game.
Warren should have shoved pre, probably. Carson, I think that gets the job done. Probably just can't be calling there. But I want to say he had about 13, 14 bigs.
Candyman Joe, what's up? Kirk's watching Insane Hog and giving unfiltered commentary. That's fantastic.
Sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
You're going to get the real deal. And Stewart,
wow, there
looks
we
like
go.
He's searching for
400.
it here. Yeah, 400K, Queen Jack suited. So as you can see, as you get down to the final 4, final 5, blinds are going up. You can't wait for those good spots with, Ace, King suited, Queen, Queen, Jack, Jack. You're going to have to open up that range a little bit if you want to stick around. But that idea is normally for if you're in a comfortable spot in terms of big blinds now.
Right.
Once you get, Dallas has 7 bigs, 6 bigs, like everybody's just fighting for their lives, unless you're Ricky or Trenton.
Yeah, I mean, they're essentially the two that's...
What you know about X-Men, Conan? What are you doing?
Gambit is my favorite X-Man. Yeah, guys, again, keep it locked. We got a lot of live stream content coming up this coming week. Tuesday night special ladies cash game. 1-3 no limit hold'em. Adonis and Kirk, the cooler, will be piloting the ship that night.
Always wanted to pilot a ship.
There you got it. Wednesday featured a final for the women's tournament that's going to be taking place. We'll get that started after registration closes, so probably be around 4:30 when we get that going. Cash game action Thursday night, cash game action Friday night, as well as Saturday, and then we'll have main event final table action on Monday at 2 p.m. As always, guys, you can check out the website, bestbetjacks.com, for all the details when it comes to promotions, tournaments, live stream schedule, and much more. Let's see, Trenton did put in the raise to 430,000, and just going to go ahead and take it down here. I think there was a progressive knockout tournament that was going on today too, and progressive knockout bounty tournament that happened.
What's up from Dallas, Texas? How you doing? Cowboys are trash. That's about the best I got. JJ, I'm sorry. I love you, but
now, dang well we're going to get a comment here from Big Tex here in a second.
It's cool. I just needed to know. I need him to know where I'm coming from.
You're right.
I still love him. I just need to know where you just need to know where I'm coming from. But it's all good. It's all love. JJ, man, you know what? I take back what I said, baby. I take back what I said. Hopefully y'all can get one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, let's see if Trenton got anything good. Looks like he looks at it, hems and haws, and has to fold. Lawrence there, now up to 13 bigs. Like, his chips are just going to be like a pendulum, man.
Yeah.
Raise, fold, raise, fold. like I said, Trenton and Ricky are in really good hands right now. Everybody else is just trying to look to chip up in a big way. You said that there was a really big pay jump. When does that happen?
It's kind of started now, actually.
Because you better believe, like we know, they also know. So when does that big pay jump happen?
Yeah, so, I mean, look at this one. I mean, 9,000 for 5th, and then it goes up to 12,000, then 19,
Yeah.
then 31, then 52. So yeah.
from 3rd to 4th is massive.
Yeah, the pay jumps are happening.
Oh, I realized I just said Dallas is trash. I meant the team, not the person.
Whoops.
This is so bad, man. This is so bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean the person. I meant the team. But anyways, I digress. Lawrence here opens to 450K. Here's Trenton eyeing his stack. And does get the fold. Dallas there is going to have to look at Dallas. 4 bigs, man.
Yeah, he's towing the line, so to speak.
And he's in the small blind, so he's going to have to put in another 100K.
Yeah, he is. Yep, he 100% is.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Dallas right now at the moment.
But, okay, let's play devil's advocate for a second. But this is where he thrives, okay?
It's where he thrives so far.
This is where he finds the double ups. He has to be in these risky situations. So maybe he has everybody right where he wants them. Not really. I just wanted to make it sound good.
That was definite devil's advocate.
And Lawrence there in the big blinds, you can tell they're just ready and eager. I mean, Ricky has so many chips. You see us in a few weeks. Can't wait. And look at this. Another 100K gone. And guess what? Blinds are coming around fast.
Yep, and he's only got 4 bigs left now.
Life just comes at you real fast.
Ugh.
It's a little bit more.
Yeah, again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Again, we are, at least for now, playing to a winner. Uh-oh. Pocket Queens for Trenton here in the cutoff.
The most aggressive action player at this final table has a good hand. It's never good for the rest of the players.
Yep.
They're going to be trying to look him up. They're short. They, at this point, are like, man, if he's raising light here, he's going to have to, he's going to raise so much to the point where he'll have to get it in.
Yeah, and Dallas has no choice. All in with King Jack off and
very
Trenton. Quick call. Well, Pocket Queens versus the loneliest hand in poker.
Do that every single hand. Don't tell me the one hand you did it, you got some monster.
He does.
I mean, you got to flip him anyway. You're going to see him.
One hand you got some, but hey.
He's still somewhat alive with King Jack offsuit.
I'm live.
Come on, you got it. You got it.
I'm live.
You got it.
Like I said, these are the
You got it,
situations.
man.
These are the moments he thrives, man. Back against the wall.
Give him his
5-10 flop. It's okay
Yeah,
for
give
King
me the
Jack
queens,
right now.
recess mounts.
Oh, my
Don't give him his
Lord.
queen.
2 pair. Queens and 10s.
Just a king.
And an ace on the river. Queens are going to be
Gonna do
good.
it.
Good game.
And that's going to be the end of Dallas's night.
Good luck, guys.
All right, let's get those payouts once again because this is where the significant pay jump happens.
Yep.
Dallas is going to take home 5th place money, but now between 3rd and 4th place is $7,000.
Yeah.
So Dallas will take home $9,053. Nice showing from you, sir. You have nothing to be upset about. You played great. And now we got the final 4 remaining. Like I said, a $7,000 pay jump. And you better believe that Lawrence
You're going to be the 200K
knows that's the case.
And now you see the Lawrence now with the short stack. Stewart only a blind bigger. A blind more, I should say. But, I mean, $9,000 for 5th place in a $400 buy-in tournament.
Ain't too shabby.
Nope.
Would you like any cream? Just kidding.
I'll take a water as well.
Okay, I got you.
Can I do coffee?
They're all doing coffee.
You're gonna need
I'm just kidding. Who wants to talk?
a coffee shop.
She's already gone.
Oh yeah, she looked at me too. She heard me and left. Let's do
That many. 500. In the 4.
It's like 500,000 to raise from Trenton with 10-9 suited. Yeah, I mean, and especially if that was Dallas's first final table, it's not too shabby. And look what Stewart has here. Remember what happened last time when my man Stewart had jacks?
Yeah,
He
this
is
the only
all
way.
in.
I need to stop her and get the talk. I'll get myself.
Yeah, this is the only way.
let me just see real quick. I don't need you to shove it forward. It's fine. Yeah, it's more than I want to call.
Stewart does take that one down.
Try to do my 200K plus.
Again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching this final table action of event number 1. Winter Series Open.
Sure, maybe the 100K.
What's up?
I just wanted to ask, do you remember my handle?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Keepin, let me know if you win.
Yes, sir. I'll message you if I do.
That's my handle everywhere.
I might remember it.
Ricky announced a raise. Queen 4 offsuit on the button. And Stewart, King Jack offsuit in the small blind. Does let it go. Ace Queen for Trenton.
He's picking up good hands when it matters, man.
He is. And as we mentioned before, or as Donis has mentioned before, I mean, Trenton has been the most aggressive player at this table. Now he's getting hands to complement that aggression.
$2 million.
Yo, what's good, Seth? 2024 takeover, baby. Let's go.
And Trenton puts in the 3-bet to 2 milli. Ricky gonna have to let it go.
He's giving up the buttons.
Mystery hand for Ricky in the muck. Action on Trenton now in the small blind, Queen 4. And 4-handed poker right now. As we are at our final 4.
Let's go 450.
Now Trenton going to bump it up to 450,000 with his Queen 4 off, and Lawrence Jack 8 offsuit.
All right.
And the big blind, going to have to let it go.
I think blind versus blind pay is going to be really important here.
Oh yeah, especially right now. I mean, all the chips are with Ricky and Trenton right now. Lawrence and Stewart, basically a battle of attrition right now.
You said you wanted to talk to me.
I did.
Okay, I heard you. I don't know how you liked it, so we got you some cream and sugar too.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
She accepts tips as well.
Oh, when I cash out, I got you.
Whatever.
She's a little more expensive than other girls.
All right, that's fair, that's fair. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He's just gotta tell you. He's gotta tell you when he's
Not
spoken
taking
one
that
time.
bait.
Nope.
There you go.
Nope. Not saying a word.
I got some phone work. See, next time I go all in.
All right, poker. Stewart under the gun. Trenton here on the dealer button.
On the dealer button.
Ace tray offsuit. Raise it up. Lawrence, Jesus, look at him. It's like, gotta go. Just quick folds from everybody, and I mean that's 300K. Like, or excuse me, it's more actually because 200
of
in
the
the
ante.
big and the ante. So actually, a cool $500,000 just slides your way for nothing.
Well, and again, I mean, we mentioned it already. I mean, these pay jumps are going to get
This
silly.
is the biggest one.
Yep.
This is the biggest one. This is one of the more significant ones.
Yep.
And like I said, Lawrence is teetering here with Stewart. They're hoping to catch Trenton slipping.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, again, fourth place money, $12,844 for fourth place, and then third place jumps up to $19,478. Almost a $7,000 increase just between those two pay jumps.
Oh boy.
And Lawrence going to go all in with ace-4 offsuit. And nobody has really anything to go along with them. So, again, just the blinds and the ante just moving around to different spots on the table at the moment.
Jonathan, you can do 200 twice.
How does top drop? Top drop. 11.
It's 10:30. We're gonna be going to a bar. Hopefully, some rock music.
All right, pocket sevens for Lawrence under the gun.
Not even good.
Did you win yet, Trent?
What's that?
Okay, just move the cards in there. Too slow, man. Are you gonna be playing more tournaments? Raise 500.
Fuck no. This is awful. This is torture.
You can't bleep it in real time.
Sure, I'll be right here.
I mean, that was an honest answer. It's definitely an honest answer.
More
Is
than
this your first tournament?
no, I've played for over a decade.
Oh, wow.
I played tons and tons.
Awesome.
Dallas. Nice to meet you.
Grab two. Yeah. All right, looks like Trenton's going to make the call. He's obviously trying to get the rest of Lawrence's chips. Does find a piece, but not a big enough piece.
No, I live like 2.5 hours away. Near North South Carolina.
We live in Donaldson, so we're like an hour away.
About the same drive.
425.
That's 425.
You ready, Harley?
Yelling by name.
Yeah, he did. I just noticed that. Trenton makes the call, middle pair. Might put him on like an ace high type holding, but oh, jack on the turn. Checks to him. See if Lawrence checks back.
Early morning, but he's been here since yesterday.
Chris.
Yesterday. And when I
On the board pairs with the jack.
I was like, okay, I'm coming.
At this point, I don't know what Trenton's capable of. I don't know what he's, what he could possibly do here on the river.
Check flip show, we got some showing.
What do y'all look at this one?
Sevens. Sevens are good.
I folded pocket deuces.
Oh. Super tight. Super tight.
What do y'all look at that one?
Good hand, man.
Pocket deuces. You'll see that and the thing. Pop a fit through the boat.
Oh, damn. What y'all saying tonight? It's like
500. 500.
it's a nice weekend.
Three good like that.
Yeah. I came here. I went to my mom's house. You need to go there and like support him. So I'm like, okay, want to keep my kids? Okay. So that I can train here. Well, I was trying to tail and then over here. There ain't nothing else to do but drink, right? I know. Yeah, he said it was a lot of different ways. But I hope it is. I don't know what he is. So I don't know. Huh? I work at South Georgia Pecan in the corporate office. I do call it. They would call it.
You know, like Ricky's raised queen 4 on the button, but when the big aggressive stack is in the big blind makes 0 sense. Yeah. Yeah. You don't really want to get in Trenton's way right now. I mean, the man has almost 8 million in chips.
All in.
And there was probably an ill-advised move there from Ricky. The snap all in there could have easily have made it 3x. Probably would have got the same result. Loses out on value there doing stuff like that. But hey, he's in the top 4, so do what makes sense, baby. Get it, Ricky.
If I have 2 drinks, I wake up and go ahead. After taking green powder. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be shitty. Yeah.
Raise it up. Let's go 475. Hold it. Hold it.
That's so good though. You made 400 bucks. Hey, if you don't walk away and then
All right, so queen 10 versus queen deuce. Trenton raised it up. Stewart just called.
I don't have the best of luck. We went to Vegas.
Stewart here is open-ended,
That was fun.
but can't feel too good about 3 diamonds being on the board.
All in.
It's about the same thing, but luck is cheaper.
That's essentially the move to make, I guess. I mean, against a hyper-aggressive player.
All right, gentlemen, our blinds have gone up. We're going to be 125 and 250 now.
Jeez, man.
Trenton, you're going to be my 250. Bless you. And serving my 125. Bless you.
Goodness. That was like delayed.
Fold in the 9.
250 to go. And a fold. But it was good. Alright, well, listen to my time. You guys got to go and come back in.
And I think Trenton are getting a little bored and trying to punt. I mean, I don't know what kind of spot this is. I've never been in a position like this. But can you really get bored with 52K on the line? And you have the chip lead? I think I'd have to find something. I'd have to find something.
This guy's being so mean to me today. I'm barely reading that. Down to 4, y'all, huh?
Yeah, looking like it.
5 to 4 is a pretty big jump. I guess they all get bigger from here, but
Okay, you gotta go to but it's 30 minutes behind.
huh?
But it's honestly better watching it. I had more fun watching it on my phone.
Okay.
Because you can see what everybody has.
Probably not even both sides.
Here, I don't know.
Being funky. I did not have to input anything.
I think they're 30-minute levels. I'm pretty sure they are.
Am I short?
One short.
Not like this.
Not like this. 250 to go.
All in.
All in. And 2.
All in and outs from Stewart. Trenton with 7s. Ooh.
You see your stack. Still 3.
This is somewhat of a spot. Be a big blow to his stack here, but oh boy. I wonder what Trenton should do in this spot. Somebody chime in and help me.
Fold.
But it's going to show you an ad. But it's also like 30 minutes. But it's still, I like it better on here because
You like the call? Yeah, it's real close. Real close. I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know. It's just a pretty close spot. I couldn't call it. I wanted to let y'all call it.
but if you're in your room, see that guy's still there. When I first met girls watching it at the bar, I like watching it.
Fold 2.
I don't know what you mean.
Said send it. Just send it. Ship everything in there. And Trenton's back at it. 5-4 offsuit. Bumping it up.
Fold 7 or 8.
No, the blinds are high when you're trying to raise it.
You're right, it doesn't work.
You're welcome. Behind, but
And there you go. Trenton there, 31 big blinds, 7 million. Lawrence, almost 3 million of chips equate to 11 big. So as the blinds are going to go up, these stacks are going to dwindle in terms of big blinds. Trenton's the only one that's kind of really comfortable. Everyone else is playing the game of let's try to double through Trenton. And as you can see, next one out is going to take home $12,000, but then immediately third place would take home $19,000. But all are chasing that first place prize of $52,000. There's Tony Workman in the chat. Big Tank, best of wishes to everybody participating in the tournament. Best wishes to you as well, Tank, down in Warner Robins. Hopefully you can come on up soon, hang out with us. Maybe grab a bite to eat with your big tank. 2 shorter stacks. I see him not as big of a factor. I think it's a call. Well, I know GT Jack plays a ton of tournaments.
Listen, I mean, that's definitely input from a premier tournament player for us. Stewart pocket 7s in the big blind.
He made it $1 million. I wonder if you can just call. Like, if you just call, you got what, 2.3 million, and there's already there's 2.5 in the middle.
Yeah. He's gonna let it go.
This is like, this to me is where you have to be studied up. Like, you have to know in what spot you're supposed to be shoving and what spot you're supposed to be folding. Because as GT Jack said, ICM is going to be a big factor for everybody. I mean, not Trenton. Like, Trenton's still right there teetering below 8 million.
Yeah, Trenton's chilling right now.
But everybody else is kind of like, ICM's a big factor.
Yeah.
If I call $1 million, boom, I'd have been bust down to what? I'd have been bust down 4 bigs just like that. And guess what? The blinds are coming around very, very quick.
I mean, you're 4-handed right now. So obviously, yeah, they're going to be hitting you quicker and quicker.
And the thing is, he's still like being like hyper aggressive with the big stack, you know, because blinds are going up. He's putting these guys in tough spots. Trenton is.
By the way, the next blind levels, they're going to continue to get bigger and bigger. It's going to be 150,000 small, 300,000 big with a $300,000 big blind ante. We're still a little bit of a time away from that, but yeah, I mean, again, the levels and the clock is going to become an enemy of some of these players on the table. Ronan yawning. That's not going to do us any favors.
No, it's not. At this point, we're all hurting.
Well, here we go. Trenton in a small blind. 525,000 with King 8 offsuit.
So disgusting. Blinds are 2. You have to throw away $500,000 on the big blind. He's like, man.
Uh, 30-minute levels, Lino. Yep, 30-minute levels for tonight. Now look at this. On the button, King, Queen offsuit for Trenton.
Can you guess what happens next?
Yeah, I have an idea. I'm just curious what the sizing will be.
Raise 550.
550,000. Queen 5 suited for Ricky. I mean, Ricky, Stewart, and Lawrence, basically the same chip stacks. Trenton's just kind of using that aggression and just kind of bullying the table right now, but Ricky's going to put in the call here in the big
And the
blind.
worst possible thing you could do is give Trenton more chips. Because, like, then that spells disaster for all of you. You're
Yep.
like, now we just got to deal with it. And then if he calls us in a real spot with a real hand, we're all smoked.
Yep, 5, Jack, 7 flop here, so a pair of 5s for Ricky is what's in the lead.
500,000.
So 500,000 for Ricky.
That might be a good bet. Might get through.
Yep. And it's also got a backdoor to hearts too. Trenton with his 2 overs.
Two overs and no available draws right now. But
Call.
Does put in the
gonna
call.
flick it in with king high, baby. Queen would spell disaster. A king would be good.
It's a blank, a tray on the turn.
Yeah, it's. I wonder if Ricky just like continues or do you check it? Can't check it, right?
1 million is the bet.
1 million is the bet.
Look at Ricky. Ricky loves it at this point, man. He's like, man, I got it right where I want it.
Trenton is going to let go of the hand, so nice little scoop there for Ricky. It's good. It's a pretty good portion of chips in front of him now. Still about 6 bigs less. Slim Jim, it is the one and only Adonis
Yo,
in the
what's
booth
good?
tonight.
What's going on, Slim Jim? How you feel?
125, okay. $575. Raise 575.
So 575,000 to raise.
I was at church this morning. Hold 8. Hold 9. Call.
Oh, let's head to a flop. 10-9 versus Jack 10.
Heads up.
Flop that hits absolutely nobody.
Bet 325. 35. 35. Oh, sorry, excuse me. 305,000. Yeah.
All in.
Raise all in.
And look at this, Stewart goes all in after Trenton did bet 305,000. Such a strong move to check raise the all in.
I want to be, yeah, that's, ooh. With 10 high, no, I don't like it. No, I'm serious. You got 10 high, man. Like,
yeah,
this is the wrong time to be playing around. I can even understand, like, you have, like, a draw of some sort. Just, like, semi-bluff at it. You have nothing.
I mean, and there's no pair, no draw.
You have nothing.
It's rainbow board.
This ain't the time to be playing around. No. Great move.
Yeah.
It got through.
It got through.
You don't need to do that no more.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that no more. Boy,
that was your one time.
Yeah, boy, you ain't have a dream to fight for, man. My man hit call, boy, his whole heart fall through his stomach. You ain't have nothing. Yeah, don't do that no more. Pay jumps are too significant, bud.
Call 2.
Now Stewart and Trenton again. Just like that, Trenton's chip stack as far as blinds go is dwindled down a bit.
Check.
Ace King 10.
Check.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't have picked that spot, Carson. I wouldn't have flatted. I'd have just folded. I have 10 high. I have 10 high on a, 7-5 deuce flop. I can fold. I can fold and find a way better spot to do that. Like I said, even in a marginally better holding, like, even if I'm open-ended, at least I have outs. But, yeah, I'm just putting it in his face like it worked, but.
Now Trenton going to go ahead and bet 300,000.
Like, he has outs, right? Like, he has backdoor diamonds. He has a gutter ball. Like, he has outs. He's not putting it in with a dream. Still somewhat of a dream. A semi-dream. Let's call it that.
Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. What do we got going on here?
I don't know, but.
Stewart.
Yeah,
gonna put in the raise.
Why is he doing? He don't. All right, man. You know what? Screw it. Just let him have fun.
Yeah.
Just let him have fun. He playing with Trenton, man. He's using his own game against him.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, he thinks he's the alpha male. No, I'm the alpha male. You know when he, what's that movie where he looked at Tom Hanks, told him, I'm the captain of this ship now? He's doing it to him. Because he damn sure don't got nothing. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. What you think, right?
I mean.
You don't got nothing.
I got nothing.
Oh,
I got
boy.
nothing right now. Like, I'm just kind of. But I think GT Jack kind of pointed this out. This might be more playing against the player. Maybe Stewart picked up on some tells from Trenton.
Yo, what is this hand, man?
And Trenton put in the call.
What is this hand?
Ooh,
there's the diamond.
Diamonds do complete.
So now you got a gutter ball and jack high diamonds. Like, and if he jams, you're like, man.
Yeah. And there it is, the all-in from Stewart.
But you're like, man, like, I got outs.
Yeah.
And little do you know, jack high's the best hand.
It is.
Like,
he's also got the, that back door's now wide open.
This is something to think about for sure. Really tough spot. If he has queen high diamonds, if he has king high diamonds, which I don't know. He can definitely check raise with king high diamond draw, like turn to diamonds. God, man, 9 high. I told Stewart, don't do that again. He did it the following hand.
He's like, bet, watch me do it again, Donis.
Damn, hey, call him Captain John Stewart.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. This dude's something else.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, he did it both times with stone cold nothing. Like even there, with Trenton betting, he's betting with a gutter ball and backdoor diamonds, which is like, it's not the worst thing in the world. But Stewart got 9 high, 2 black hearts. He go back and watch those, man. He gonna be visibly disgusted. I like the leveling war that's kind of going on between the two of them, though. It's okay. I tell you this much: Trent ain't gonna be doing what he was doing earlier. He just effectively seemed to be. I mean, he put that man in check real quick.
Sure.
Fold 2.
Now here we go. Trenton ace king in the small blind.
Got a real hand now.
Yep. Could be that too. We are at 11:15 now.
750.
We've been at four-handed for a minute now. So here's the raise, 750,000.
Hold.
Yeah, it's getting the witching hour is approaching. The witching hour is approaching.
I mean, remember these guys have been at it since noon today. So approaching 12 hours of tournament play.
Let me see chip stacks, how close they are in big blinds.
I think
they're all even.
Yeah,
now.
I think they evened out now.
Well, except for Lawrence. Lawrence is low. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody's.
Lawrence is still low, below 10 bigs now is Lawrence, but everyone else, yeah. Ricky, Trenton, and Stewart have basically evened up.
And I mean, they found two very good spots to I didn't think Stewart would do, nor was capable of, especially with complete air. Not to mention with the aggression that Trenton's been showing, I didn't think he would take both of those spots and use it to exploit his aggressiveness. But he damn sure did.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I brought up earlier, Harry. Maybe this is more or less Stewart playing against the player.
Oh, nah, don't get it misconstrued, Billy. It's not that I'm not saying I don't like anybody's play at the table. I mean, I'm not for or against anybody.
Yeah, I say, definitely do not recall saying that he disliked the play.
It was just interesting. I didn't see it. I didn't think he would do it there. I could tell who you're rooting for, though.
Pretty much.
Ricky moves all in with ace-queen offsuit, and Trenton is going to make the fold. Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like it, though. It seems like he might slow it down a little bit. Stewart just kind of took a stand.
Yeah.
The blinds are steadily increasing. What are we at now?
We're still at the 125, 250, but again, the next level that we're going to be hitting shortly is going to be 150,000 small, 300,000 big, 300,000 big.
That's real tough for Lawrence. And Lawrence is about to get hit with it, too, because he's getting ready to come around on the big blind again.
Well, and again, remember, he's below 10 bigs right now.
Fold. 4.
So Lawrence has 8 bigs. I don't know what the clock is, but what, he has 2 hands until he hits the big blind? Ugh.
Let's see. I think there's about 4 minutes left in this level.
650,000.
Oh, yeah, Scott, that's what I said.
Yep.
I said eventually it's going to catch up to him. I guess Stewart must have been listening to me because he decided to take matters into his own hands. That's the one thing about poker, Carson, that I really don't get. You know, when you get to the upper levels of high stakes tournament poker, you know, the Alex Foxons and the Justin Bonamos and the Stephen Chidwicks and, you know, Chance Corneth, Dan Smith. When you get like into that upper echelon of play, and even at this stakes in terms of buy-in, sometimes I see these guys completely look into a man's soul, and I'm like, how do you do it? How do you know? And I guess it comes from a level of studying and just being a student of game for many years. But there are some reads, man, when I'm dealing, or if I'm looking from outer tables, I'm like, how did you just know he didn't have it?
Right.
I guess
maybe. I mean, you also got to chalk up experience too.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times, like, how much tournament play is there? And you know, that was a question I was actually going to ask Zod about, because I've seen some people bringing up ranges and stuff like that. I mean, how much of a factor is that when it's four-handed?
7,000 there.
I mean,
obviously the likelihood of spreading premium hands amongst 4 players, the likelihood's lower.
Right. Yeah.
But like I said, man, short-handed poker, heads up poker from a tournament standpoint is just so tough, I think.
Yeah.
And I think you have to constantly be a student of the game. That's kind of how, you know, you get the Alex Foxes. It's kind of how you get the it's kind of how you get those kind of monster players.
GT Jack, I said, how do you not mention Jacksonville?
Listen, man, it's on a whim, okay? Shout out to Sean Winter as well. He won the poker championship out at Poker Go.
Yeah.
Those guys are different, man. I actually had a chance to deal to Sean Winter. And that level of play, man, it's just like, it's mind-boggling, some of the things they do. That's why I said I've been asking y'all all night. You know how much tournament experience I had? I think I've played 1 or 2 tournaments, and I've lasted. Well, one of them I ran semi pretty.
Was it one of the tourneys in St. Aug?
And I still got smoked. So I don't know nearly as much. That's why I ask y'all, man. I'm like GT Jack. I'm like Scott. Some of y'all tell me something. But it's still 250. And I'm trying to figure out what the action is. I think Lawrence is in the big blind. Ricky folded. And it looks like Stewart's raising to $500,000.
Raise 1.2 million. Hold. Hold.
Trenton got that through? Yeah, he 3-bet, right? Look at that. I tell you this much, like I said, he doesn't deviate, man. You knock him down, he gets up, brushes himself off. And Stewart did that. Stewart knocked him down a peg there. He's like, hey, man, quit all that raising. You got 3 other players who are trying to win this thing. Just because you have a chip lead, which has kind of dwindled, I think they're all still around the same. You're pulling for who? Ricky? Where are you from in Savannah? I lived about 3 hours away from Savannah, a little town called Millen, Georgia. I wonder if you've ever heard of it. Jenkins County, it's about 30 minutes from Statesboro. Small world, buddy. Nice to meet you, friend. Sometimes everything does go your way. That is absolutely correct. Some days it's just your day. Carson, me too. I busted out yesterday right after you changed from my table. Yeah, man. It's tough. It's tough out here in these tournament streets. That's why I can't do it. Trent makes this with 600K, and there's Ricky. Ricky's in the big blind, so. Yeah, Harry Houdini, my parents actually went to school with Country Wayne's dad and mom. Funny enough, we had a conversation about it the other day. Yeah, that's where my family's from, Millen, Georgia. As both players kind of smack a rather large piece of this flop.
2 million to bet.
Oh, this is tough. This is tough. You raise pre-flop. You find a rather large piece of the flop. And now you're getting... No, I didn't say do that. Oh. All right, hold on one second, everybody. So it looks like Trenton's going to move in for the entirety of his chip stack. Both players have flopped a queen. But it looks like, and by looks like, it is, Ricky's going to have the lion's share of this top pair as his 8 does play currently. And now Ricky's faced with a decision. I mean, I also speed, Jeff. I think. I'm not sure. It's been a while. It's probably shorter.
I got 2.5.
I know you are, Billy. I know you are. I love you too.
7, and then 2.8.
Man, looks like Ricky's taking his time here. He bet 2 million. What does he have behind? About 3.3. And this would be for Ricky's tournament life. Yeah, lots of chop. Oh, for sure. Lots of chop outs. Lots of chop outs. But obviously, we can see this, right? We can see it. You know, Ricky's thought is probably doesn't have a queen. He might have a flush draw. He might have a 5. Or he might have a better queen. Like, that's the weird spot being here with queen 8. You lead. You hope he folds. You hope he just calls. But then when he raises, you're like, okay, now this is a different game. What are you doing here, GT, if you're Ricky? Ray Williams says you better not fold. I mean, tough spot, guys. What do you guys do here? You fold? You got 3 million behind. Oh, Jeff, so you know where that is. You probably know some of my family, Jeff. We're going to have to talk a little bit. Call. Marianne says call. Carson says so hard to call in the moment. Ray Williams says better not fold. Wayne says if he folds here, then he better play. The better play was to check raise all in. I agree. GT isn't donking out 2 million, so you don't think donk leading there was just reading the comments. This is not my opinion, Billy. Just mess with you now. But Hybrid says GT isn't donking out 2 million. Jared Ellis in the Facebook chat says definitely call. Also have backdoor flush draws. Shane says Ricky overbet donking half his stack is not a thing. Okay, so it seems like leading for 2 million's not the play. So he could rather check jam. I rely a lot here on a live read. Okay, GT Jack. So live reads is going to help you make your decision. That's fair. Tyler Harris says a sketchy spot for Queen 8. Either way, he made the call. And he is in good shape. But GT Jack did say it well in the chat. Trenton does have chop outs. Trenton will not be eliminated if he loses this pot, I don't think. Chop it up. Queens and fives with a tip. Excuse me. How about we just upgrade both of them to a full house?
Good call.
Even though this hand does end in them chopping, I am a little curious from all of you. It sounds like most of you would rather Ricky check, raise all in, rather than leading for 2 million and getting it jammed in his face. Elton Kimes, I hope I said your last name correctly, in the YouTube chat says, what's he's going all in with realistically, a overpair, a better queen, or a flush draw?
At the end of this level, we're scheduled for a break.
And that makes sense.
Try and have it just as a
GT Jack said lead is okay, but smaller like a blocker bet. All right.
150, 300.
Shane Sanat. Looks like, Shane Sanat, GoPo champion. Says check call was the play or check jam if C-bet is big enough. Okay.
Good call, good call, good call.
Scott, you feel like he just exposed himself a little bit? Okay. Wayne Leonard says, you know what? Both players played it bad. Wayne says, you know what? Let's just call it what it is. Both players played that hand bad. I don't know. From my vantage point, I can't call it. I do not play tournaments, so I will not weigh in. I can only give my opinion on certain aspects of the game of poker, but that one is definitely above my pay grade. I can't really give an opinion there. That's why I ask you guys, tournament players. But we can't even really get into a hand history because Trenton's still playing and he's playing to win. So he raises to 700K. Blinds have increased 150, 300K, and Lawrence is looking down at a pocket pair and 5 big blinds on the button. It equals a jam. He's going to go ahead and get it all in here for 1.6 million. Trenton with an ace. I can tell you this much from that previous hand. A lot of you are saying the same thing in terms of him donk leading for 2 million. That probably wasn't the way to go. So I can say the general consensus there is that he probably shouldn't have let out and rather check call or check jammed. So yeah, like all of you, just kind of check in with one another and weigh in. Helps me kind of sift through it and see who, which part of the crowd is leaning one way and which part of the crowd is leaning another way. I can tell you this much, it seems like leading there was not the play to make. But more pressing things, Lawrence's tournament's life is on the line. And Trenton staring down at ace-4, and he has a decision to make. And he does make the call. Pocket sixes against ace 4 offsuit for Lawrence's tournament life. Ray, I would probably make the same assumption. Flops a 4. He's going to get a few more outs. It's not a 4 or an ace. All right. Well, it looks like pocket sixes are going to hold, and Lawrence is going to find a double up here when he was on life support. I agree with you, Mike. I definitely agree with that, Mike Long.
So we got 1.5, we got 1,509,000. Stable, 1,509,000.
And that's the one thing I noticed, Mike, is that in majority of the hands, when Trenton raised, he c-bet at a frequency of like 100%, like literally 100%. So I was thinking, you know, one of the players would eventually trap him, but nobody really just got into the spot to trap him. Or in that case, they were, my guess, too excited. That's the only thing I can chalk it up to, and they completely blew Trenton off his hand. There was one hand I can recall right now in the moment where I think Trenton made it like 350 or 450K. Ricky had like 4 or 5 million behind and just jammed it all in, and Trenton just like quickly folds. I'm like, man, I really thought somebody would trap Trenton, considering he was playing at such a high aggressive frequency, but nobody really got their chance to. Stewart took a stand.
300 to go.
But that was about it that I saw from him. Yeah, Stewart did in the, yep, small blind versus big blind hand. And yeah, he did it with 8-9, and then he did it with what was it, 8-9 suited, and then like 10 high, I think, 9 high, 10 high and 9 high. Yep, Mike, that's kind of what everybody was thinking. 100%, 100%. Hybrid the Demon says, Ricky's only playing his 2 cards. You're not going to see any special play from him. Either way, I have been thoroughly I've kept my interest throughout this entire final table. Lots of highs, lots of lows, and lots of interesting flops. Hey, Stewart flop quads tonight. I also seen Stewart bluff shove all in with 9 high. So we've seen all kinds of stuff tonight. And guess what? He's still here. He's taking some ups and downs. He's taking some hits, and he's still alive. So hey, anybody rooting for Stewart, my guy's still alive, still fighting. Not to mention, just really quick, you know, as I look down at my watch, these 4 fine gentlemen have been playing since 12 o'clock today. So they're approaching the 12-hour mark. They're running on caffeine and a dream. So I assume that would affect play a little bit. I mean, most of these guys have played many tournaments and are gamblers through and through. So a 12-hour session to them is probably nothing. Not to mention being under the bright lights, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. I could only assume, but it is definitely a lot. Ace of Spades, they're the payouts. I mean, my man is opening 7-4 suited. Like, we're just deep in it at this point. Vinny, you want him to get another Bud Light? I mean, I don't know if he'd accept it. I think he's been sipping on a coffee. And it looks like Ricky's playing the 2 cards put in front of him. Hybrid said it the best. It seems like, though, like I said, a 12-hour session is kind of weighing on Trenton, you know. He came in with the overwhelming chip lead, kind of lost a little bit. Donnie rebuy, it might be. I do rebuy a lot. I get stacked a lot. So, yeah, it's probably the right nickname to give me. But, yeah, Trenton came in, chip leader, kind of fell off a little bit, then regained the lead, then fell off a little bit, then regained the lead. So it's been like up and down day for him, and he seems tired. I mean, that's only because his face is so visible, like no glasses, no hat. And he was one of the stream watchers, man. He was in the stream a lot. And I mean, he is just opening. He's just mashing it. You know, in the episode of SpongeBob when he was learning to, you know, he went to the boat driving school, and Patrick told him, SpongeBob, big toe. Like, he is mashing it, man. These guys are tired. I don't care what anybody says. These guys are tired. And it's okay to be. It's okay. You know, they're all of their respective day ones. Ooh. I believe that's top pair. Yep, for Stewart. A gutter ball for Trenton.
Trenton going to go ahead and go
he's
all
tired.
in. Yeah.
He's tired.
He's packing it up, basically.
My man said, screw the... I mean, listen, like, they've been playing 12 hours.
He already said earlier in the stream, too, that he was miserable.
See? We're seeing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. He's not on tilt. I think he's just tired.
He's just tired. He's spent. Yeah.
Well, he's got a gutter ball. I mean, he's got outs. Oh, those outs dwindled a little bit. All his available full house.
Yeah, full house.
Well, that's it.
Full.
I think Trenton's done. Yeah, I think Trenton's eliminated. He's just ready to go, man. What is he taking home? Let me know.
So Trenton in 4th place is going to be taking home $12,844.
My man was tired.
Yeah, he's tapped out.
And look at Ricky. Ricky looks like he's ready to keep rolling. Look at him. Give him a little fist bump. We just made it. Pay jump. Scott said, "Yo, what's going on?"
I mean, it's a big pay jump too coming up. I mean, this is 3rd place. I'll show the payouts now. I mean, look at the 3rd place payout, $19,478. I mean, that's a pretty almost a $7,000 jump between 4th and 3rd.
Elliot says Stewart's got it in the bag. I mean, Stewart has $7 million in chips. Him and Ricky are neck and neck. Lawrence has 10 bigs. And I think Lawrence just said, hey, do you want to play it out? Like, nah, Lawrence, like, you real short, brother. They not chopping nothing with you. They'll probably I mean, hopefully, I don't want Lawrence to lose. Let me just say that. Mm-hmm. But in Ricky and Stewart's mind, hey, we're neck and neck in chips. We knocked Lawrence out. Let's just chop it up. So I had to kind of let that be known. Like, I don't want Lawrence to lose. Lawrence, run it up, man. But I'm telling you, Stewart and Ricky are probably thinking that.
Yep.
Pat, I agree. Being tired is not an excuse for winning $52,000. I get it.
We get it, 100%. We're just telling you what we're seeing. That's exactly what looked like it happened.
I'm all in right now.
He said, I'm all in right now.
Oh, Stewart.
Not later. I'm all in right now.
Wow. And Lawrence, ace-9.
Lawrence is trying to talk up the Lawrence is like, man, I'm low. Oh.
Wow. So
Okay.
back-to-back. Here we go. Stewart now.
If Lawrence gets knocked out, Stewart and Ricky are neck and neck in chips. I think even with the well, actually, I don't know. With the elimination, I think Stewart would have a little bit more than Ricky. So then they probably chop it up. So, I mean, let's see if Lawrence can find an ace or a 9. Oh, he's going to need both of them. He's going to need the ace and the 9.
Yeah. That's not it.
Jack would keep him alive.
Jack would keep him alive, but nope.
Ace is no good. 2 pair. So Lawrence is going to be knocked out. And now,
Charlie, can you pause the clock?
Maybe Stewart and Ricky might want to talk a little business.
Yep. So, little spoiler alert, because yes, this is what just took place.
They chopped?
We are.
Oh my God!
They are indeed going to chop it up here. So, little bit of a spoiler alert.
my
As they got the
God.
heads up, as we were getting things set up, they did discuss chopping it, and I will have the updated numbers for you here in just a minute.
Wow.
But yeah, they did elect to indeed chop it since they were heads up here. They were pretty close in chip stack as well, but they did, in fact, talk about it. They were kind of, like, being honest, they were kind of hit or miss on it because they were like, nah, we'll play it out. Nah, we'll keep going. Oh, wait a minute, what's the numbers again? Like, they wanted to be sure in making sure everything was correct. But, yes, they did agree to chop it between those two players. So we are going to be ending this, but here are the updated payouts as far as what's going to be taken home. So first place is going to go to Stuart. Stuart is going to be taking home that first place payout plus the trophy. $43,971 is now the first place payout for Stuart, and Ricky taking home $40K. So yeah, that's the way the final payouts run. Yeah, it's going to be Stuart. Stuart is going to be your Event 1 Winter Series Open champion and taking home that first place prize of $43,971. Ricky going to be taking home second place money of $40,000. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Yeah,
there.
no, that's not too shabby at all. Obviously, for all the players that decided to come down to Best Bet and play in the Winter Series Open Event 1, $400 No Limit Hold'em tournament, thank you. To the final 9, thank you all for showing up to play. And obviously, to Stuart, our winner, congratulations. Ricky, you're right there with him. You're taking home $40,000, okay? So not too shabby at all. For all the viewers out there, thank you so much. I love you all very much. Thanks for tuning in. I understand it's very cold outside. Some of you may have to work in the morning, may have to take kids to school in the morning. So I appreciate you for hanging out with us for as long as you have. For me, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys back here Tuesday for the Women's Cash Game. You guys have a wonderful night.
Absolutely, as Adana said. Yeah, again, our next live stream will be Tuesday night with that 1-3 No Limit Hold'em cash game for the ladies. Rest of the live streams, Wednesday featured a final for the women's tournament, part of the Winter Series Open that's going to be taking place. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, cash game action. And then our main event final table will be on Monday at 2 p.m. But that is going to be it for us tonight. 4-hour dealers tonight. Jacob and Ronan, and for Adonis. My name is Ryan, also known as Country. We'll see you guys Tuesday night. Take care. Be easy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the likes, all the new subs. We definitely appreciate all the support. Until Tuesday night, take care, guys. Be easy.